Oh man, that's probably sounded out of sync. Forgot to resync my mixer. I hate that. I need a mixer that doesn't need to be synced every hour. Hey, how's it going? We're gonna do some URealms lore tonight. I got my body, dead bones, in a glass of water, and I'm feeling loud. Alright. We'll go get some dead bones. Hey, dead bones, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good, Rob. How are you?
I didn't sound like that. Didn't connect to my song that you can't hear.
I mean, I was just singing what you sang to me.
Yeah, but it sounded offbeat. And
Well, I can't hear your music.
that's okay, Dead Bones. So today we are working on URealms Season 4 cards. We are working on legendary spells.
Hell yeah.
The reason we are working on legendary spells is that for the release of URealms, we need more legendary spells in the default set. It is one of the only things in Season 4 that needs new cards. Most of Season 4 is actually a reduction of cards. It's me trying to take, I think, the almost 2,000 cards we have to trying to get it down to 800.
Trim it down. Wow, that's a big reduction.
Mm-hmm.
That's over half. Shit.
It is a big reduction, but I'm trying to make it so it's more feasible to play it in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the reduction is very easy. Like we took all of the companions and reduced them from 4 cards to 1. I don't know if did we ever put those streams on the YouTube where we worked on the companions cards?
Oh, I don't think we put those on YouTube.
So there might be some people who are like, oh, you guys redid companions, but we changed the companions to be passive effects. So, for example, they were really cool too. They were like, at the end of your turn, your minion attacks the minion closest to you, or attacks the minion.
Yeah, they added a lot.
They were like they kind of had their own effect that they did every turn. That was pretty powerful, I think.
Yeah, no, they were
fairly powerful. And then we kind of just realized that it was just like, look, these are going to be really good. And if you go into a campaign and you buy multiple companions, you're just going to be really good.
Yeah, you could have just all companions and you'd be fine.
Yeah. Like you really could. And the thing is, we decided we liked that. We liked the idea that you could basically be a peasant and you have 3 mercenaries, and the combined damage total of those mercenaries is like 50 damage a round, which is like more damage than any single character could do. And the min-maxers will look at this game and be like, yeah, but it will be more. It will really be like the game master can just be like, okay, guys, only 1 companion per party, or they can just be like, nah, go nuts. I'll just start killing your dudes.
A team of everyone has 3 companions.
That's the thing too, because if you decide as a group, we're gonna go into the game with like 20 people on our team, that's kind of fun. It's like a raid. You know, your main character dies, you're like, well, I'm gonna play Jabrones over there. Now I'm Jabrones. And just add some spells to them, draw some cards. It's a better system for the companions. And it also
it's way better.
It simplifies it. So like that's where a bulk of the card cuts are going to come, because companions were a massive segment of the cards. I don't remember how many, but
a decent amount, because we had all those EX spells. They were kind of there to fluff it out.
Count how many companions there are, and then basically times that by 4. And some companions share certain cards, but a lot of them are like really original, like they have all separate abilities. So it's a little bit kind of like, you know, a lot of the card bulk. But there's going to be a lot of other stuff we cut back. Classes are going to get massively reduced. I think every class is going to go from 12 abilities to either 6 or 9. And what's going to happen is you're still going to have 12 options, but you're going to have your class options, plus you're going to draw from what's going to be like the general class deck. So imagine there's some spells that you put in this general class deck, and they're like things that might want, like multiple classes would normally want. Like, for example, all the teleports we have. It's annoying to try to make multiple teleports in the game that are all functionally the exact same thing, but you've just added a little flair, right?
Yeah.
All the characters really should only share, you know, a few of these teleporting spells.
Blink should just be a general ability, really.
So that's the thing. Blink should really just be a general ability, and you know, you see it pop up, and you're like, oh, I love Blink. And that also adds basically an even more depth to your character pool, because instead of having 12 abilities, you have 6 of your class abilities plus all of the now general abilities you can have, you know. So I think that's gonna allow us to cut down the class, and it doesn't mean we're necessarily even going to remove all of the things in the classes have. So if you're like, but what about these cards I love? It's more, we're gonna probably reclassify some of them. Like some of them are going to get merged. Like we're going to take, oh, well, these 2 spells are functionally exactly the same. It's a general spell. Here it is. You know, we're going to do some of that. And some of it is going to be like, oh, well, the spell of bearding, does it have to be Thane only? No, it can be moved to a roleplay spell. There's going to be a lot of that too, you know, because roleplay spells will be in the general spell deck. And that is a big thing. The general spell deck might give you a bunch of like, you know, like really powerful, these are the abilities that are great, but it also might just give you some of the best like roleplay lore cards where you're just getting those cool spell options. And it also adds random to character creation. And as we have found with character creation, as long as it's not confusing random at character creation just leads to way more fun, crazy things that can happen, you know?
Hell yeah, it does.
So what I would like to do today is we're going to go through the legendary spells we currently have, and we're going to go and we're going to tweak them. And then after we do that, we're going to start to brainstorm some legendary spells.
Ooh.
I closed my music, so I've just been sitting on dead air for a minute, so hold on. Let me go grab my music that won't get flagged so I can actually, you know, make money when I put this on YouTube. Instead of, I don't know, I play Pirates of the Caribbean for 5 seconds and Disney takes it.
Don't fuck with the mouse.
All right. Let's look at these cards. I'll bring them up on stream as we're doing them. Gotta look at the legendary spells. That's what we want to look at. Most of these cards are just going to be small updates, I would imagine.
I think most of the legendaries are fine.
Yeah. Well, so the reasons why we need more legendaries is one, there's not enough for diversity. We're gonna see them too often, especially in Dead Realms. But even in real life, you want legendary spells to be the type of thing that if you're playing it with people who've never really played URealms, or they even played it a few times, every time they see a legendary spell, it's something they've never seen before, unless they nerded out and read through all the legendary spell deck, which is fine too, because if you did that, you'd love the game. Haha! Got you! We got ya!
He's got you coming and going.
We got ya! Blanket of Death, Dead Bones.
Blanket of Death.
Envelop the entire battlefield in a dark fog made up of God Dragon Phantos ashes. Ooh, lore. Also known as moon dust. That sounds deadly. Ooh. All targets death roll 3 times. So we should just change that to brutal?
Brutal, probably. Is it impossible?
So, I mean, in general, legendary spells should probably almost always do brutal death rolls instead of normal death rolls. Because if we wanted them to do normal death rolls, we would just make them do absurd amounts of damage.
I think a brutal death roll is fine. I don't know if we make them brutal death roll 3 times.
No, I think it just gets changed to a brutal death
it's just a big AoE brutal death roll. Does it even have a range that... Oh, it's just the entire battlefield, so everyone just has to do a brutal death roll. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's...
Phineas's favorite.
Maybe this one actually doesn't get changed.
Really? You're fine with the way it is?
So you know why it needs to get changed? Because rolling 3 times for that many characters is obnoxious.
Because we have a full battlefield of like a lot of characters. Yeah. Whereas just throw the coin off like 6 times. That's easy.
Let's just coin flip over and over.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I throw the coin. Okay, you throw the coin. Okay, I throw the coin. Coin. Coin tends to be faster.
Blanket of Death, change to brutal death roll. Now this is devastating. I want to say, like this starts with a B. Okay, I didn't mean to start with the apocalypse spell, guys. But the idea is this should be one of the most brutal spells because we're using dead sun dragon god ashes for it. It's a mist of death, so it's fine. I think there's only one other. See, there's only gonna be. I don't know how. We need to make sure that there's not too many killing the whole battlefield legendaries. Because let's be honest, when we're in campaigns, we don't want them to happen.
Yeah, there shouldn't be that many.
So we really need to thicken this out with more non-killing spells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have a lot of killing spells that we're gonna be going through first.
It's hard to make something that's like feels super good and impactful and legendary without being like, oh yeah, it doesn't kill him.
Carbonite.
This one's fun.
I love this one. Form a box with your hands around target area. I like it that you form it with your hands.
Yeah.
Because it's very visual of how this spell works. Form a box with your hands around a target area and with a flick of your wrist, encase the target or area in a thick black ice that is almost impossible to break. All targets inside are frozen in a cryogenic state, which makes them immune to aging and the general passage of time. This block of black ice will never melt unless the powerful fire magic is used against that.
I think that spell's actually fine.
Yeah, the only thing that needs is the reclassifying what it means by powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Legendary fire magic.
It's basically a greater pyroblast.
Well, no, let's just leave it. Let's leave it up to interpretation. Powerful, because maybe would you allow a fireball crit? I would.
Yeah, of course I would allow a pyroblast.
I would. Crit. Yeah, any fire spell that crit against this, I would allow it to work. So, as a game master. See, I like this. This isn't a killing spell. This is an end combat spell. And didn't we have this in A Night to Remember?
Yes.
Didn't one of the characters? It was like, was it Romans? I forget who did
Roman. I think it was Roman because we had a bunch of like things that triggered legendary spells. It was weird. I don't remember what he did. I don't think he did it to a character that for very long. I think he just killed a bunch of people with it. Well, killed. They took him out of combat.
Was it Justin who did it? Oh yeah, Justin had like a powerful wizard character. Justin always had powerful wizard characters, dude.
Mm-hmm. Curse of Medusa.
Transform yourself into a Medusa, an almost godlike creature that causes any target you lock eyes with to be charmed permanently until your death, or you formally relieve them of service.
That's nice.
Targets are charmed in the literal sense, meaning they absolutely adore you, even after you release them, which makes them which makes the temporary uses of this magic far greater. This curse cannot be reversed by ordinary magic.
I think that's fine.
I don't think that needs to change. That one's
just a big charm.
This is a fun one. I'm so terrible with how I name things. It's just like there's nothing Medusa really about it.
Well, the Medusa thing was brought over from the Gobos.
The curse of the Medusa has nothing to do with Medusa. To be honest.
Like not with like actual Medusa, but with our Medusas are weird. Our Medusas aren't like Greek Medusas. Just like our Gorgons aren't the same. A lot of the stuff is weird.
This is one of the most common legendary spells I think we've seen in URealms history.
Yeah, it comes up
Blast
a lot.
a target with all your life force, shooting forth a pure light energies that deal 999 damage in a line. After using this ability, your stamina is fully drained and you are put in danger. I don't actually think it needs to change.
Yeah, I like this card because it's like, okay, it's a big number and you get put in danger. It doesn't make you die, it just puts you in danger.
The point of the 999 is basically to say, fuck you, Game Master. It better be at 1 health. That's the whole point of it. You know?
Yeah. Also Final Fantasy.
That's it. Yeah. And Final Fantasy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, it's the super beam of light. When did we see this? We saw it used against
Dragon in Dragon's Den. Den of Devils.
And we saw it used recently in one of the characters had it and used it against like a row of dwarves. So remember when Bruce Willikers just had his wife died and a bunch of assassins broke in and people didn't realize it was Bruce Willikers? Well, somebody just murdered like half of Bruce's friends who were he was sitting there mourning his dead wife at the table with his fucking holy light spell. Just because it's light magic doesn't mean it can't be used for you. Apparently that was also Justin.
Wow.
Well,
big wizard.
I mean, at least he didn't name it a Bruce. He did me a favor there. You could have killed Bruce Willikers, then I would have been fucked. All right, next up is Erase.
I don't think that's gonna need to be changed either. That's a fucking classic.
I love this one. We actually have a character from the show who like mains this spell. I don't know if we ever. I don't have they ever done it?
No, the character that has done it is closely related to them though. It's just funny.
Oh, they've given it away now. They'll figure that out.
Well, they'll figure it out.
Your fucking clues. At the edge of the magical spectrum, Earth and Arcane can both create and destroy it. Okay, to be honest, can't most spells be created and destroyed? Like water can create and destroy, right?
But like, yeah, but our Earth is like, I think we rationalize this because Earth is like our naturey shit, and then Arcane is like our chaotic shit. So it's like order
it's balance,
and
it's balance.
It's
and order.
balance and chaos.
The target you touch with this spell must death roll higher than this roll, or else in a single swipe of your hand you completely erase all trace of them. Yeah. I love that because it's a duel. It's a dueling spell.
Mm-hmm.
What's the rules on legendary spells against? Can a divine erase another divine? Can this spell? Can a mortal use this against like Quintara?
Maybe. I
mean, Quintara would just do like a million interrupts, I'd assume, right?
Sure. Like that's the thing. You just interrupt it, right? Unless it's like
I think
a crit erase.
It'd have to be a crit erase into Quintara rolling a 1 interrupt.
Yep.
And then you could do it.
Now, if it was like a dragon doing it to a dragon, I don't fucking know.
I mean, if you did that, I would fucking be like, and then this fan teleports in and takes the hit.
Yeah.
Stop trying to ruin my show.
With instantaneous transmissions, like bye.
Instant transmission. Luckily, somebody kissed Quintara and they teleported in to save him.
I love that we have the Quintara kiss. Ooh, that could be a legendary.
Oh, hey, good idea. Let's put that on the list.
Yeah.
Let me put that on the list. Hold on. All right, we have Final Gift.
We love Final Gift.
This one is the spoiler card that if some people on the forums realized, that that's what was going on with the show. But I had this released at the beginning of season 3, and I knew what it was going to be used for and what the Valkyrie would mean. And it's the reason why we had to retcon Gobos of Pat, because Gobos of Pat used most of this concept. And I was like, I don't like that lore. There's a bunch of other reasons we had the retcon go as a pet, but the secret reason we really ever couldn't tell anybody when we retconned it was because it used Final Gift, and we wanted to repurpose that for the end of season 3 storytelling. In a final single prayer, you give up your life to the light to the fuse spirits with an ally and transform into what is known as a Valkyrie. So we just saw Gwyneth use this on the dead body of Virgo.
And even more recently, we saw Roman fuse with a giant hat rat.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Rums.
Yes, correct. You may add your stamina to allies, then double it after fusing together. So Virgo used this on Bruce, and now she's used this on Virgo.
Yep.
So she's like even more powerful, right?
So much stamina.
It's a double. It's a double fusion.
Yeah, it's cumulative. Number goes up.
When this character uses an action, you may cast a spell as a bonus action. So basically, whenever she does anything, Bruce
does a bonus action.
Yeah, well, essentially, Bruce and Virgo are also like doing stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So strong. This transformation cannot be undone.
It cannot be undone. Your physical appearance will slowly change over time as you grow into a character that defines both.
Or in this case, 3.
That's my favorite part of the card because it means that Gwyneth will slowly transform in look.
She's gonna grow a beard.
But her hair is definitely going white.
Wow, why do you hate women with beards, Rob?
I don't.
I'm joking.
I don't. But that would lean too much into it, you know. I like just her hair going white.
I mean, Virgo didn't have a beard.
Because then it'll make her look so old too.
Yeah.
You know. What do we got next? The This war's really aged her. A greater lay on hands. Another one.
Greater
we've
lay
seen
on hands.
Quite a bit.
I've seen that like 2 or 3 times.
Bringing characters back to life may cause unexpected consequences. That's because that caused a sin of the unforgotten, if it had ever recurred.
Gallon did it.
Gallon did it once. So I'm actually going to remove that from the card.
Whoop.
Gonna go quickly write that. Wait, why did I start deleting this, Rob? You need this. This is your notes. Don't delete your notes, Rob.
Don't delete your notes, Rob.
Greater lay on hands. Remove last line. Because that was only for URealms Live, and we're done doing that gimmick. You guys will learn what the fate worse than death meant very soon.
Oh, yeah, we hit that, so now it's all gone. No more sins.
I mean, yeah, no. I mean,
not
you can
for a while.
Well, no, you can cause a sin. Your character will just will have sinned. Basically, if you ever
but there's no more like, oh, we get to this number and then a thing. It's just you cause a sin. That's it.
Do we now make it? Do we make characters becoming meta part of the card game? I don't think we need to do that.
No.
That's just URealms lore, so I'm just gonna remove that line from Greater Lay on Hands.
Because
if it
we'll
happens,
know what it means.
Because if it happens during URealms, I'll just be like, you fucking sinner.
We just have to make a note about the character. Like, okay, so they're part of this.
You're a cheater. Greater Pyroblast. This one might need to be changed.
Really? I guess it needs to be made stronger.
It might need to be.
Are you thinking brutal or impossible?
Forcing a death roll on every target is just really lame. It's it's relatively weak.
Which is why we up what kind of death roll it is.
The problem is it's powerful enough to kill a divine.
Hell yeah.
I think it just needs to deal 99 damage and forcing a death roll. So it actually does the damage.
So that be
okay. We got a problem. Okay, we know a lot of the changes are good for season 4. Like the brutal death roll and impossible death roll. You and me instantly got that. So like when we were doing the Dead Realms, we started using those terms, and we're just like, oh yeah, okay. It was very easy to remember what they were between us and kind of pick it up. I like that. What does being in danger mean when a character's in danger?
It means that you're on the ground and you need to be picked up in season 4 anyway. You're out of health.
We still don't treat it like that, eh?
Well, that's because we started doing that in Dead Realms, and then it got confusing, so we stopped for a bit because we were still kind of Dead Realms is weird because we were using season 4 and season 3 rules at the same time.
It's because we're using the ones that we can immediately use because we're just like, well, yeah, duh, we're gonna change that.
So it's like. Yeah, danger's just, you're at 0 and you need someone to pick you back up. That's basically it.
Can you still do your turn?
I don't know. We don't really went over it. I would say no. Do you have to use your turn to try and pick yourself back up? Is it like a status? Do you just try and roll like the old statuses? Do you just try and roll away?
The idea is when you are in danger, you are vulnerable. So taking damage will make it so you have to do more death rolls. And the idea is there's certain things that happen in a battle that if they happen to you, you would be in a very dangerous position. Yeah. And you would and you probably wouldn't just take damage. Oh wow, you're so strong. No, you fucking die because of your danger situation.
I like the idea of you have to use your action to try and pick yourself up.
Danger!
You're right, yeah. Like just and then you can you get cool moments where you rolled a 1, so you're like, oh fuck. And you roll a 20, you're like, get up and you're amazing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like you just give an action because then it just becomes like a nothing thing of like, I guess I can just take more hits.
Hey, Rob TV, what are you doing? Okay, that looks good. But how come the danger rat's off? It's like a few pixels. Is that because I have this dragged off my monitor a few pixels? Oh, I hate Windows.
Danger!
Is okay. I'm gonna have to figure out a new way to do all my applications, Windows. Yeah, I don't know what to do with danger. I don't understand what it means to be in danger.
You drop to 0, and you can everything that hits you takes you fade to a death roll, basically.
Yeah, so I think you can still play normally. You just are in danger, and the only way to get out of danger is if somebody takes their turn to help you out of danger in a roleplay way, or heals you.
Your action, and can you still move, or
can you heal yourself out of danger? Because that makes self heals extremely overpowered, and we would have to completely consider, can you heal yourself? The thing is, maybe that's a good idea. Wouldn't it be a good idea to remove most self heals?
I'm trying to think if there's any self heals that are like super.
All right, let's look at every heal in this game.
I guess the.
We're looking at heal every heal in the game.
There's a class based around it, which is like at least there's an aspect of the class based around, which is Flesh Weaver. They're super based on like healing themselves and then doing damage to themselves. Like their whole thing is doing damage to themselves and then healing themselves. But I mean, if they're getting like trimmed, it doesn't matter.
Do I use restore stamina? I think you don't heal in URealms, you restore stamina, guys. There's not health. We know this. Like there's Water Bolt, like there's... I just want to look at what's an AE heal, because that's what's going to get nerfed, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of restore stuff, but we want to look at specifically heals. Monk has Serenity. No, it's specific. That's fine. Who has the spam heals? Shaman has a spam heal, and it's in a line.
Yeah, but they're like super based on healing stuff.
Actually, Waterbolt doesn't even heal yourself.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't go through yourself.
There's not a lot of self heals.
There's not a lot of self heals. What is it? Just Paladin?
Paladin, Flesh Weaver,
because there's like Holy Light, I think.
Who else?
Maybe it'll get cut.
Well, it'll get cut.
What's the Paladin heal spell?
Does Paladins have a heal spell? Oh, it's like
Paladins have a spammable heal, don't they? I swear they do.
Spammable? I don't know if they have a spammable heal.
Dude, I could have sworn they had a spammable heal. Maybe that was like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, Paladins haven't healed for a while. I guess they have lay on hands. No, that's not spammable.
Yeah, but that's a one-time use. Exactly. Maybe this is gonna be easier than I thought. Okay, what's the flower class?
Petal Weaver.
Petal Weaver's got a spammable heal, right?
Or was it Dark Petal? It's Petal something. Petal Walker. That's it.
They don't got a.
No, they don't have a
heal. Witch has a spammable heal. Somebody has a spammable heal. Lotus, yeah, they're the Lotus class. They have Lotus Dewdrops.
Lotus Bloom.
30 stamina to all allies on the battlefield. Because I could easily change that to all other allies on the battlefield.
Also look at their Lotus Bloom, which
it's limited anyway.
Lotus Bloom is their spammable one, which is 30 in an area to allies.
Yeah, but we could just say all other allies, and that basically is the nerf.
Add a word.
Okay, so we can say if you heal, or if an ally does what is basically an impromptu heal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's getting out of danger.
That's how you get out of danger.
Because then we can let's start using the next Dead Realms as a combat-oriented campaign, and we're doing it with 3 people again, to see what 3 people combat is like.
So we can try it and see how this danger works with that.
Yeah. Because while URealms will probably have 4 people in it, maybe there will be some campaigns that I'm like, no, we're gonna do 3.
Or sometimes where someone can't make it, so it's like, fuck it, we'll do it with 3.
The thing is, I don't know, but maybe it was a fluke and the last campaign was just amazing, but I want to see what 3... See, the dynamic with 3 people in combat might be a little overwhelming. Because there's less people... The less people there are, the less you get to goof off in combat. Right? Right now, in most of our combats, only 1 or 2 people need to really be focused on it, and the other 2 people can be doing roleplay stuff, you know? So... But it does make combat go faster, and if combat goes faster, then everybody gets to do more.
Yeah, there's less turns.
If you remove 1 player, everybody else gets their turns. So in a 5-round combat, everybody gets 1 or 2 extra turns potentially.
It's worth testing with. We'll figure it out.
Okay. So what are we gonna do with Greater Pyroblast then?
Oh, you were just getting rid. I don't think you're changing anything. You're giving it more
damage.
Damage, and then did you want to give it damage and a death roll?
Yeah.
So it basically makes people do 2 death rolls because you're not gonna have more. I guess you could have more than 99 health.
Maybe we should just move it to 99 health.
Just 99 health.
Well, look at the thing is, I think what should be good about Greater Pyroblast is the fact that it can kill divines, which all legendary spells can basically do. So I don't even think I need that line anymore.
Yeah. It's just what makes it strong is its area and size.
Actually, no. Maybe legendary spells can't kill. Can erase kill? Shit. I don't know. I have to. I don't know the lore on this.
Can erase kill?
Can erase kill a divine? I don't think it can. I think
the only way it does it is the scenario we said of you rolled a 20, they rolled a 1.
Well, yes. So when I say can something kill it, I mean if a normal character used it. And not
just
a
regularly? Yeah, no.
Because the rule is in this world is that you, whenever you are playing the game, are essentially as powerful as you can possibly be. So if you roll 20s, it's basically the universe saying you are now the god of this world. Like if you just rolled nonstop 20s, the game master would just have to be like, all right, you turn into a dragon. Everyone gives up. You're now the king. I've never seen somebody. We should go gambling. Honestly, Phil, you've rolled the 307 20s in a row. Just let's go buy lottery tickets. Today's your lucky day. I need to. Do I keep that terminology? Do I adapt it? I think we just say all legendary spells can kill legendary because that's simpler.
Yeah, we assume they're a spell made by someone of that power, so it's like, it's gotta be equivalent.
All right, let's have it say it now no longer death rolls, but deals 99 damage. Maybe remove last line. All right, let's move forward. I know you guys would rather make new spells than go over old spells, but this is a warm up, and it also allows me to understand the current power level of the legendaries we have in the world. So that's another thing I need to take into consideration. So it's why it's smart for me to do this.
Hydra flame.
Fire a beam of swirling water and fire that steams together down the middle. This could be rewritten to make more sense. That steams together down the middle that forces a death roll on targets even clipped by this beam. For every ally currently in danger, you may select an additional target and fire an additional beam.
Neat.
It's a brutal death roll?
This one's actually okay. Yeah, you can make it a brutal death roll, but even then, I think this one's actually alright as it is.
The problem is, a death roll isn't good enough unless it does damage. I think
that's
for
true.
Legendary spell.
So yeah, brutal death rolls is fine then.
Like,
that's
we can
also
make
really
it a
cool
brutal...
if you had one where all your team was in danger and then you use this and it's like,
exactly.
3 of them.
Yeah, if your whole team was in danger and you get to fight 4 beams, it's a turnaround spell, you know?
Yeah, it's fun.
As it is though, this does nothing.
Yeah.
If your whole team is down and you have to make the enemies do 4 normal death rolls, it's like it looks like it's going to be great and everyone gets excited and then it does nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Brutal death roll.
This is actually insanely disappointing legendary spell right now. That's because when we were doing legendary spells, it was when we first started adding death rolls. So we were like, whoa, death rolls are so scary. And now that we've done them, they're still scary, but at the same time, they're not that scary.
Anyway, impossible or brutal death roll, those are fucking tense.
Optical Illusions is just, okay.
Oh, that one's silly.
This one I think is just too obnoxious.
Summon 2 Optical Illusions as many as links to you that looks like anything in every way mimic the spells you cast. It's a fun ability, but it's just, yeah.
It's just so much to deal with.
It's really just, it's kind of just like shitty Signios, really, when you think about it. That lasts. It's Signios that lasts.
Yeah, it's shitty Signios. Yeah. There's like a passive that just permanently gives you this effect anyway.
Yeah.
So let's rewrite this card. This one's actually getting rewritten. What do you like? 20 clones of yourself? You can be anyone.
20 clones, and you could be any one of them. So you basically just get 20 tokens on the field, and
yeah.
Just gives you like a bunch of bodies. It's like a defensive spell then, instead of an attack spell.
I don't know how many bodies. I just threw out a number. Because
Yeah,
20 would be enough. You'd be like, although then you gotta put down 20 fucking tokens, dude.
I think maybe 5, 6.
Optical Illusions.
But if you get to place them wherever you want on the field, and then you can be in the real one can be whichever one you want.
Let's just start making some OP spells. Optical Illusions. We can make it so it makes you immune to something, so when you would die, you actually killed an illusion.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Dream World thing.
It's like a death roll buff.
Death roll buff.
So let's do something like create, or no, how do I have this? Summon an optical illusion for yourself or an ally.
Oh, okay, being able to use an ally is fun.
That remains hidden. That remains hidden from everyone at all times. Whenever the target, how do I say the original copy of the optical illusion? Whenever
the target would have been what I would say, because it's the target of the spell.
Whenever the target would death roll, they may instead teleport anywhere on the battlefield, and instead your optical illusion will be destroyed. Yeah,
So it's basically just a get out of jail free card.
It's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Is this a fun legendary spell? Let's see.
I think if it was more than one, it might be.
Okay, hold on. Let's make it more roleplay then. Summon an optical illusion of any target on the battlefield that remains hidden from everyone at all times unless you desire it to appear. Okay? Easy on Game Masters. Don't even need to create the token right away.
Mm-hmm.
When the original target, I guess.
Sure.
When the original target of the optical illusion would, whenever the original target of the optical illusion death rolls, they may instead teleport anywhere on the battlefield, and instead your optical illusion will be destroyed.
Pew.
Now I need a little bit more roleplay. Your optical illusion will obey you, so that you can make a target of somebody who's essentially a clone. Because then you could do fun roleplay things where you're like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast optical illusion on the dwarf boss. Then we kill the dwarf boss. Now the dwarf boss listens to me because I got an optical illusion of it. Campaign solved.
Campaign done.
The optical illusion will obey your every command, but cannot interact with the physical world.
I just love the idea. You set up like a optical illusion of a king or some shit, and then at the end of the campaign, it's just like, oh, just dismiss it. I was an illusion.
I was just an illusion of that king.
They always say that. It has to always say, I was just an optical illusion.
You know, I want to add the jokes to the cards,
No, you can't add it to the card.
but I don't add them to the cards. You know what I can do? If I have room, I'll put it in like that lore text. Because when I'm going through, I do want to add a little, you know,
Flavor.
Magic of the Gathering flavor at the bottom, because we can do it.
Flavor text.
So now that we're going through like final prints of
ultimate
cards,
bamboozle.
I'm going to start adding them. All right, next. Ray of Omega Frost Cannon! So this sounds like something that I wanted to make sound like a Dragon Ball Z style attack, so a character could eventually yell, Ray of Omega Frost Cannon! Blast a target with a Ray of Omega Frost. That doesn't explain what that is. From your fists! Like a cannon! Okay, so it's like you Mega Man it. Got it.
Yeah.
Dealing 99 damage in a line. Cool. After hitting a target, you may turn the beam 90 degrees in any direction and continue this as long as you keep hitting new targets.
So you just fucking keep going. Beep.
It's just fucking... You just snipe everyone on the fucking map. Okay, that one doesn't need to change. That's a fun legendary. They just have to be... Every legendary has to have the possible to, like, instantly create a fun moment.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of the scary ones, which is the reason why we need to have more legendaries in the deck. Place your hand on a target and in a flash of orange fire, burn yourself and the target alive, leaving only a black egg behind, which instantly kills you both. At the start of the next round, you were reborn in the body of the target killed by this spell.
It's a fucking rad spell.
It's an auto kill, too.
Yep.
This, I think, is one of the only auto kills we have.
Like super fucking like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna take your body. Whoop.
You know what it's missing? It should say that you're a fusion of both. That adds to the roleplay, so that if you use, so if you use it against a boss, you can make it a two-headed ogre style boss, where it's like fighting against the party. You're having like an inner conflict with yourself. So it's like you think you made a boss, but nah, you made the boss worth. Make it a fusion of both characters. Rob loves his fusion.
It's one of the coolest things coming out of Dragon Ball, man.
Shard of Perversion!
Isn't this the same thing?
Yeah, isn't that skin you? Grab a target by the head and attempt to melt away their inner spirit completely by destroying it with mind-melting death magic.
This is like a hijack.
The target death rolls 3 times, and if they die, you release your own corporal form and phase into theirs. So this is now a brutal death roll?
Yeah, this is a Ginyu body switch.
Yeah, it is Ginyu body switch.
Man, this used to be a fucking regular item. Remember when that was a regular item?
Yeah, and now it's a very powerful brutal death roll spell.
God.
There's limitations, by the way. Like if you were to draw this from a random spell deck, it's only range 1. So if you're not standing next to them, you can't use it.
Unless you have something that increases the range of your spells.
Unless you have something that increases the range of your spells. Or you use it any time to move, which is what a game master should recommend to you, unless they're just being petty.
It's like, no, you're not close enough.
I recommend every time I think a player should use it anytime. I always recommend it to you guys because I feel like it's the one way to remind you to use them, which as a game master you need to make sure your players are using all their resources or else they're not really playing the game. But also because I want to be fair and I'll be like, dude, do you want to use it anytime? this attack's coming at you. What do you think? It's a fork. I'll take it. 40 damage. That's a hell of a fork, Rob.
Signios.
Signios is literally signature. It's your signature spell. It's. I think we have multiple copies in the legendary deck, and probably at print we'll print multiple copies of it because it is my favorite legendary spell because it is turn any other spell into a legendary spell. You know. Cast the spell, and the fun part, oh wow, cast the spell as a bonus action. Wait, so if you draw this, you can just cast one of your own spells, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fun.
Wait for the day someone has 2 legendaries and uses Signios with another legendary.
All of these spells critical hit as long as you don't roll a critical failure. I think we should remove that. That's unnecessary.
It's already pretty strong.
Because here's the thing: is if you cast any spell 5 times, that would be good, and that's what we would consider a miss. You know, if you cast any spell 10 times, you know, that's pretty crazy. Especially because you could target it 10 times as well. It doesn't need the whole crit thing. That just takes it away from critting on a Signios.
Mm-hmm.
Although critting on a Signios is a 20 anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's good to have. No, I'll leave it. It's fine the way it is.
Leave it for now.
I don't like taking away from crits, but the thing is, it is a legendary spell, so you don't want to roll like a 4 and then you get a lame-ass spell. At least if you get like a heal, you're like, I casted 17 heal crits! You're like, what did that do? You brought the dog back to life! Like, the Game Master's just looking for something at this point. This is his Avatar Last Airbender spell.
Oh,
The Forbidden Spell.
Take away your magic? Or the kill you one?
Is the kill you one. Create an air pocket around your head of a target. Create an air pocket around the head of a target that sucks all the air out of their lungs, forcing a death roll.
Probably should be either brutal or impossible, really.
I think it should be impossible.
Yeah. Now, the one argument you have for this is if you're a character that doesn't breathe somehow. Then it's like, oh, fuck you, but...
The casting of this magic is deemed pure evil by some, and once casted, can be replicated by most mages fairly easily.
It's one of those ones where you see it's like, oh, I know how to do that now.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it scary.
That's exactly what they see. You read like a game master. That's what that is you use this, and then the fucking enemy goes, I want to cast the forbidden spell! They roll 20, and you're like, oh, shit. So forbidden spell needs to be brutal. All right, we're almost done, guys. Then we're gonna make new spells. Brutal or impossible?
I don't know. Brutal or impossible. We don't have a lot of impossible death rolls on the legendary spells yet, so maybe this one could be impossible.
I think because of the whole lore and idea of it, the forbidden spell, it should be impossible.
Yeah.
And that does make it like the ultimate anticlimactic spell, because it will essentially kill any living thing. But would it kill a divine? See, could you forget it? Could you forgive it? Forbidden spell, Quintara Lotus?
No, because that's breathing.
She doesn't breathe air.
They don't have to breathe.
Oh yeah, and it also wouldn't work against Bopin.
Yeah, it wouldn't go against ageless.
Take this, Bopin! Forbidden spell!
It's actually a really bad spell against any ageless character.
Yeah, actually, I think, now that I think about it, as long as the character doesn't need to breathe, which most gods don't need to breathe because they're gods now. I need to add that to divine lore. No longer needs air.
Does not need to breathe.
Breathing is optional. Just helps clean the lungs. If you don't, they get dusty. What do you think would happen if you stop breathing for like a couple years? You get dust in your lungs.
They get clogged up.
Yeah, it's itchy. You still suffer as a divine, okay? Not in the way mortals suffer, but yeah. You can be uncomfortable as a divine. It happens. Cringe. It happens. Alright, last one. Wormhole!
Wormhole!
Summon a wormhole that deals 99 damage in an area and pulls all targets to the center. Allies may roll to grab onto something. Low rolls when trying to hold on will negate the damage, but will pull your character to the center. It's quite lacking.
Yeah, it's a bit... I guess we haven't really used it that much.
10 radius.
It's pretty big. And 10 range.
I guess that's fine. It's, fuck everything else that isn't the boss on the battlefield.
Right.
Grab on, guys! Alright. Yeah, I don't think we need to change it.
Hey.
It doesn't have to be the strongest. Alright, so... I have a few legendary spells to run by you.
Okay.
Before I start making up fresh ones. I think I got them in my deck. All right, this one is called Experience Divinity. I think I may have shown you this one.
Yeah, I think I've seen this one. The name is familiar.
You know what? I'll do you guys a solid. How about this? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make the card. What? You can do that? I'm not gonna put all the gems on though, because I'm lazy. Alright. You know what, guys? For you, I'll put on the gems. It needs that one. It needs what? It's a spell.
Yeah.
It's this Experience Divinity is range 10, area 5. Okay. What magic type did I think it was going to be? I thought, how about light and dark?
Light dark.
Experience divinity here. Legendary spell. Experience divinity. Oh, look at that. Everything fits on the card. Oh my goodness, Rob, you've done it. You have done it. What'd I say? Light dark? Is that what I said?
Light dark.
Okay. I've done it. Here, what do you think of my Experience Divinity? Wave your hand over an area, causing all targets inside it to experience divinity, causing them to fall to their knees in tears as if they are mortal. What does that mean? If they were mortal?
If they are mortal, so you're putting in a clause that doesn't work
I
on
see.
divines, basically.
Mortals who experience divinity are so overwhelmed with the feeling of happiness and joy, they could do nothing but experience it, stunning them for the rest of combat. Yikes. Targets may roll to overcome this experience with a critical. However, a critical failure will cause them to take their own life after being overwhelmed with joy.
That's a fun one.
Hey, what's up, Krender? What do you think? Would you like to experience divinity? I'll roll for you.
Experience divinity.
Krender experiences divinity. He gets a 19. Damn, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
close.
That's. Oh, he said no. Ooh, shit. He didn't consent to that divinity.
Well, you know.
Oh.
Can't take it back once you roll the dice.
Okay, this next one, Dead Bones, is called Profuse Explosion.
Profuse Explosion?
Yeah. Is profuse a word?
Profuse. It is a word. I don't know if that's the right use of the word, but I think it's a word. It's a word.
You think
Profuse
it's a word?
Explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess.
Hey, what's up, Krender? How you doing?
It sounds weird.
Profuse Explosion. It is an arcane earth spell. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Arcane earth spell. It is in an area of 3. That sounds like it's going to be around you because it doesn't have a range.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound good. I don't think you're gonna like this one. Anything else about it? No. I'm sorry, Krandor. I'm not talented enough to make emotes work.
That's a shame.
Something's happening. I don't know if I did this card right. Let's see. All right. Feels bad. Profuse Explosion. Oh, I see. It's a Spirit Bomb. Begin channeling an explosion of arcane energy to deal 75 damage in an area, but only when you choose to release the casting of the spell. You may choose to continue channeling the spell each round, which increases the damage by 75 and the radius by 2, but uses your move and regular action. You may use the releasing of the spell as an interrupt action.
It's
so
the
it is literally
Vegeta spell.
Until you...
It's the fucking big old. I'm just gonna charge out a big explosion and.
You start at round 1 of combat, and on round 5, you kill everyone.
Yeah. It's like you charge up a nuke. I like it.
It's super magic missile. All right, Krandor, could you please give out all the cheese? Thank you, Krandor. Tight. Tight. Okay. I like the Spirit Bomb spell.
Yeah, Spirit Bomb spell's rad.
Oh god, I gotta delete all these cards. This is gonna lag my source if I don't do it. Gotta delete all of my cards. Deleting them. I don't need anymore. I can't. There's too many mice. Rob yelled at me when we raided 10 years ago together. It is true. I wasn't very nice either. I've softened up over the years.
A lot.
But, really?
Yeah.
Really? A lot? Yep. Wow.
Even in these last like 5 years, you've softened up a whole bunch.
But that might be Megan, guys.
It's a good influence.
That was Megan, not me. Okay. Whew. This next spell is called Dangoform.
What? Danger! Dangoform?
Dangoform?
Wait, Dangofoam or Dangoform?
Dangoform. It is apparently a fire dark spell.
Alright.
Okay. And it has no range or at anything, so I think it might be a buff.
It's like a transformation
considering
thing.
It is called Dangoform.
Dangoform?
Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I don't know what it is. We're just gonna read it together and find out.
Okay.
It's fine. Share your cheese. There's plenty to go around.
Dangoform.
I'll make it bigger for you.
Dangoform.
There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Push your magical abilities and okay, see, we can clearly see that Rob's been watching some Dragon Ball.
I mean, you can find
push your magical abilities and body to the very brink of exhaustion, empowering all of your attacks and spells. Whenever you deal damage, you cause a death roll until end of combat. At the end of every round, you must death roll as well. Dangoform.
Okay.
I don't understand what the dango means.
Is it supposed to be danger form?
I think that's what it. I think that is the joke.
But you put dango because you're like dango. Dango form.
Because then it just doesn't. It sounds like danger, but it's not.
Is it like it's my final
form? I'm
form?
going dango form.
Why is it called a dango form? Because it's like go dang and oh.
No, we just invent some creatures called dangos, and they invented it.
That can't be our solution every time.
Why
you
not?
Make up a bad word.
It can, and we will keep doing it. That's how things get made. That's how babies are born.
You could have done like danger. If you wanted to be danger, there's so many different ways to do it.
I name my kid before I even start the inception. Okay, that's how it works. Steadbones. Name first.
It's crazy. Dango form.
I don't know what it'd be. It can be like a little. Okay, here. How about it's like a little furry creature? It's like round and fat.
Yep.
They're called squirrels.
I'm already on board.
They float in the sea. They're called dangos. Okay.
Yes.
And the thing is, they have the power to push themselves to the limit.
Oh, and they expel all their fat and they get skinny and then they become like super squirrels.
Yeah, that's how they fight off predators.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm okay with dangos.
Yeah, it's really
sold me on the dangos. The fat squirrels.
I think these are eventually gonna get cut. Bye, Crandor.
What? You're gonna cut the fat squirrels?
No, we're not gonna cut fat squirrels.
Thank God.
I don't think they're gonna be dangos, but you'll get them.
I'll quit if we lose fat squirrels.
You'll quit if we lose fat squirrels.
They're my favorite thing.
All right.
Thinking about them makes me so happy, Rob. I can't explain it.
It's time, Deadbones. We have to create.
People keep sending me pictures of fat squirrels on Twitter, and I fucking love it.
You just retweet them, dude. Just make your Twitter account basically, Fat Squirrel Central.
Just all the fat squirrels, man. How did they get so fat? How did they
get so fat?
Honestly,
if you made a Twitter account that was just retweeting pictures of fat squirrels every day, it would be very popular. I think that's a path to success online right there. Okay.
Boy.
Chat. Hit me with your ideas. I'm gonna go look at the forums because I know people were already making stuff. You don't even have to make the cards. Just something cool you think would make a fun legendary spell that we can workshop. Okay, from the forums.
I love the ones of these spells is just called Summon Callisto.
Summon Callisto?
Jesus.
Dude, Summon Callisto's a great one! Chat, hold on. We're working on Summon Callisto.
Okay, but what you want to do isn't what they want to do, right?
I don't fucking care what they were doing. I'm writing something now. They inspired me.
Cool. That's all we needed. We just gonna steal your names and put something else on it.
I'm inspired. You did your job. You gave me the name of the spell. I love it. Here's what it does. So for those of you who don't know Callisto, Callisto is the sun in the URealms world. So the sun is a literal dragon that is like on fire and lights up the sky. That is Callisto. But Callisto has a mortal form, and her mortal form is a fucking high bear. So a summon Callisto spell would summon the high bear, which sounds great. A legendary spell that just summons a fucking dragon bear? That sounds like a legendary spell to me.
It's pretty strong.
I'm summoning the sun. All right, we're gonna have to put like a limiting thing on this. You know, it's how are we gonna limit this?
Like it lasts for a round.
All right, let's do this a different way. Let's do this in a way so that you guys always have something to watch while we're working on spells today. We'll do it like this, and we're gonna do it just like this. If you wait for a minute, I can fix this. Just hold on for a minute. Fuck, it's not working right. No, no, please. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, we got this. And then we're gonna do some like 3D for you guys, because I don't know, this is fancy. Alright, call forth the mortal! And it's not gonna be in caps, but we're gonna put it in caps for a second. The mortal spirit of Callisto herself. Summoning 5x5 high bear. Do I have to put the Sun Dragon God level? That doesn't make sense. Sun Dragon God level doesn't matter. So I'll just put Divine.
Divine High Bear.
Yeah. A Divine 5x5 High Bear that, if killed, would destroy the sun.
Oh God, Rob, no.
Well, you can't kill it.
It can only last for a round.
Look, I'm just putting that for other people who play with their friends, and they're just like, they draw a random, it's just like, well, I don't know, I guess we're gonna lose, I'm gonna draw a legendary spell, and they get this, and they're just like, what the fuck? They're just like, there's only one way to get out of this, guys! We gotta blow up the sun! Focus down that high bear! Because that's fun. That's just like all my friends in my life, if I was playing Dungeons and Dragons and randomly in the middle of the battle, somebody said they summoned a bear that represents the sun, that if it died, the sun would go out, I'd be like, I'm killing that fucking bear.
Who doesn't want to put out the sun, right?
James is gonna be real pissed if I snipe that bear, dude. Alright, call forth the mortal spirit of Callisto herself, summoning a 5x5 hybrid divine that, if killed, would destroy the sun. Every round of combat, Callisto will kill one of your foes.
Just kill one of your foes. It doesn't attack.
Until combat ends and she disappears.
Just kill. She just kills.
You cannot communicate with Callisto as her mortal form is lost in rage. Alright. I don't like the spacing there. You cannot directly communicate with Callisto. Okay, you cannot directly communicate with Callisto as her mortal form is lost in rage over the death of her husband, the moon.
The moon.
I'm just writing that because that's the Lord. It sounds stupid written like that.
Man.
Alright, well that's a pure light spell too, I would imagine.
That is a pure light spell. It's a really cool spell too.
Alright, good idea whoever had summoned Callisto. Your idea might have been better, but this is
Frisky
the idea
brisky.
I went with. What's Frisky Bisky?
Brisky brisky.
What's Frisky Brisky? Is this a
That's
spell?
who. No, that's no. Well, do you want it to be a spell? No, that's who
I don't know,
suggested.
it sounds like a good spell idea.
That's who gave you the name.
Well, let's workshop this Frisky Brisky idea
This
first.
Frisky brisky.
Before we go start giving credit to people, let's work on this new spell idea you came up with, Deadbones. I like where you're going.
Frisky brisky spell.
Deadbones, you deserve a promotion.
Oh. No, please.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I want to save these, but I actually just want the text.
Mm.
Yeah, I just want the text for there. Okay. How am I gonna do this?
Oh God.
Hold on, guys. Dude, why are you doing that, streamy program? That is very obnoxious, and I wish you would stop. I wish I could fix that, but it won't stop.
Ooh, a spell that permanently stops the target.
No,
from
it says
casting
7.
magic.
I don't
I like
know.
that.
Summon Callisto, you need to do more than just 7. That's a terrible
7.
spell. Nobody's even gonna know what that means. Okay, what did we call that spell? That was Summon Callisto?
Summon Callisto.
Okay. What's next? What did Frisky Brisky?
No, that's not a spell.
Frisky Brisky.
It's not a spell.
I mean, it's interesting.
Okay.
Can we all admit that this is an interesting idea for a spell? That if we can create something called the Frisky Brisky spell, people will be on board.
The Frisky Brisky spell. Someone
Like
did put a
Brisky sounds fast, and Frisky is like it could make everybody really frisky fast. You know? It could be like a super allurement spell.
Sure, could be a big AoE charm.
No, not necessarily a charm. Basically, I'm gonna find a more conservative way to make an orgy spell, I think.
Right.
Right? I think that's the general idea. You
So
don't want to
that's
say that's what's
done?
gonna happen, but you basically want to write something that any game master would read would be like, hold on guys, I gotta light a candle.
Don't light a candle.
That's all right. Let's have it so you emanate the scent too.
Okay, so kind of like that one. Is it a rouge spell?
Raise your arms into the air.
Wave them like you just don't
And-
care.
And release the not a mist. That's gross. Release a scent. A wild scent. No, a primal scent.
Primal scent.
A primal dragon scent.
Dragon
We're gonna add the word
scent.
dragon into it.
Got it.
Okay. That causes all targets in an area. Let's make it an area. Let's not. We don't need too many. The entire battlefield. We got too many fucking battlefield.
Yeah, we got a lot of battlefield ones.
So let's do like an area of 5, because that means if you're the center, it goes out twice, right?
Mm.
Yes. Yes. Wait, is that? Yes, that's how area works.
Should just call this spell fucking Caligula.
It's called Frisky Brisky.
I know. I know.
How do I want to word this? That causes all targets in the area to indulge themselves with
You struggling to come up with a way of saying "and everybody fucks" is hilarious. You cast the spell and everybody fucks. Carnal desires. That's again carnal desires. That's a way of saying it. It's a fancy book way of writing it. Yeah, we know who made this spell.
It causes them to indulge themselves
in carnal pleasures.
In local mating rituals.
Oh my god.
This is,
what does that even mean?
This means the mating rituals that are local to wherever you are.
That's what do you mean?
No, this makes sense. You guys aren't thinking about the lore, okay? Different races of people would mate in different ways. In order to create a legendary spell that works across all the galactic possible races that could ever be created, okay? It has to be designed so that it frisky brisky makes it so you indulge in the local mating rituals. That way it's drawing from something from the land.
Wait.
Or the people or the culture.
Because what if you have a mix of races and it was we're close to a kobold village, so we're all gonna fuck like kobolds, I guess. Yes. Or what if we had a race that laid eggs? Are the dwarves gonna start fucking laying eggs?
They might try.
Okay. They're not gonna do it because of the magic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is the dumbest spell.
No,
Local
it's not.
rituals.
Because local mating rituals makes it so there's so many different ways the spell goes down. It doesn't necessarily mean everybody just starts having sex. It means everybody starts doing something based on
Well,
local
Tadphones,
mating.
you use this spell in the area where there's a bunch of gemlings, and gemlings like to jump up and down and go woo!
Exactly.
Okay, I love it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
What do you mean I can't save this? This spell doesn't need saving. It's already good.
That's a good spell. That's a good spell. Oh, boy.
Alright, now, I kind of want the card to end like this. Deadbones, you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Targets may roll to resist this, but who would?
Yeah, okay. For element, I think it's probably arcane. Maybe arcane dark.
Frisky Brisky? That sounds like a light spell to me, man.
What? No fucking way!
Yeah.
This is 100%. If we're imagining these are being made by
It's a
aspects,
breeding spell!
this is either a gold stand spell or a Kuntara spell.
It's a breeding spell. Why would
don't care.
Quintara use this?
Because it's a fucking spell and you know it.
Yeah, so? She doesn't need to use a spell to get people to, get down. She doesn't need that at all.
Well, then make it a gold stand spell, because gold stand was all about that shit.
It's a light spell.
I
It's a
don't think it's a
breeding
light
spell. Yeah.
What do you mean so it's like, well, we can't. It's the solution. Like, well, our village, there's population.
How do you think they made all the elves, huh? They made a few of them and they were like, Frisky Brisky.
Yeah, they made a few of them like, oh man, they're not fucking fast enough. I know, frisky brisky.
Frisky Brisky. It was originally made by rabbit people.
We don't have rabbit people.
Yeah, but they exist in space squirrels.
Okay.
In space squirrels, URealms exist, but it's a dead planet. And we don't reveal in space squirrels if this is before or after. Did the world die? Or was this the world that we don't know?
Yep.
And because the space squirrels don't visit the URealms planet because they see fat squirrels and are offended. And they're like, why even bother going there? Even if they are related to our people, we don't want
If you're saying that we can't have fat squirrels and space squirrels, I'm out.
I mean, you could be a fat squirrel on deck. That's fine. One of your captains can be a fat roly-poly. Me and Deadbones imagine in the space squirrel swirl, we would use puppet pals, but the space squirrels would be like photorealistic squirrels. So we just have photorealistic squirrel puppets that talk to each other.
Oh,
It's
so good.
it's a future show, guys. Let's get through URealms first. Please.
Yeah, let's keep going. Anyway, frisky brisky, good spell. I guess
so
it's pure light.
Targets may roll. So we're gonna say stunning them. Man, how do I spell allegiances?
Allegiances.
Allegiance is a hard word.
LLIE. Oh, maybe that's wrong. Fuck. Yeah, that's a hard word.
We're gonna let Google solve this one.
Allegiances.
All right, stunning them and potentially causing targets to change allegiances.
Neat.
Causing them to change allegiances. Is this a legendary spell yet?
Yeah. It's got big range. Makes everybody fuck.
Targets may roll to resist this, but only if they have a good character reason. As the smell is
Intoxicating.
Intoxicating. Okay, is like overwhelming. Is like
Overwhelming is good too.
Is overwhelmingly enticing.
There you go.
Enticing. That's another hard word, Rob. Raise your arms in the air and release a primal dragon scent that causes all targets in the air to indulge themselves in local mating rituals. I'd love that because it just lets the game master fucking go crazy.
Go super, super crazy.
You're like, the game master could just be like, well, actually, you're near a colony of ants. So one of you needs to be the queen, and everybody else needs to start going and getting bread and other sugar. Just find sugar and bring it back to your queen. And enjoy doing it!
Oh, it's such a dumb
Targets may roll to resist this, but only if they have a good character reason, as the smell is overwhelmingly enticing.
Perfect. The fucking spell.
You know, you guys always like to make fun when I say something like, frisky brisky! You're just like, Rob won't do it. But it's like, that's where all my stuff comes from. Just dumb little jokes. It was funny. It sounded funny. Let's make something out of it. Why not?
Pretty good.
What is next? Dead bone.
Well, there was an idea, but there wasn't a name of one I was also thinking of, kind of, since we already have something from Avatar, which is the make people be not able to do magic ever again.
All right, what is the anti-magic spell called? What do we call it?
It's like an anti-magic spell, right?
Is
What do
it
we
void
call it?
something? What are our
Like
current what are our current spells that are void?
Spell void. Spell void.
Spell void.
Magic
I
void.
just want to look up how much we use the word void. We have a spell called void spell.
Oh, fuck. Spell void.
It destroys a spell scroll. Ah, so we need greater void spell.
Or Omega void spell.
Omega? Nah, let's something else though. Something close to that, I think.
Super.
Something close.
Ultra. Mega. Superior.
It's something void.
Oh, Sever
spell.
Magic actually isn't bad either. Void Lock. I like Void Lock.
Dead bones, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty-
I thought I disconnected because somebody said disconnected stream. I've been having disconnect issues.
Pretty good void spell.
Guys, I just like greater void spell. I know it's
Do greater
basic,
void spell.
but destroy a target's emotional link to magic,
Because magic is emotion based.
preventing them from casting a spell. Dealing 99 damage and preventing them from casting magic of an element of your choice.
Oh, so you're just taking away one element.
Permanently. Gotta do it multiple times. 6 times. Personally. No. Permanently.
Honestly, even then, you do that to like a paladin. It's like, okay, no more light for you. Then you just fuck that paladin. So
Destroy target's emotional link to the elements of magic. From casting spells of an element of your choice permanently. Oh, well, Void Spell has a second component to it. So I guess we'll cop the uncritical hit component.
Oh.
On a critical hit, you may cast the spell destroyed. Alright. On critical hits, you learn the spells you would remove from the target.
Ooh, so it's like you're stealing them.
I want to use it on Quintari. Now I know all the sex dragon magic.
But not Frisky Brisky, apparently.
I'm not saying she doesn't know that spell. I'm just saying she probably doesn't need it, dude. She probably, you know, turned that spell into a jewel a long time ago that people just wear. Oh god, that'd be terrible. Just constantly going off.
Just fucking orgy gem.
I'm not sure what the range is. Probably melee.
Pretty close, yeah.
I like the avatar style.
Yeah.
Might need to rewrite a little bit more of this, but this looks good.
I mean, like, even just like on somebody is a class that just fucks them up because it's like, all right, I know what class this uses this kind of magic. So.
All right, what's next? All right, chat. Your ideas should be baking. Give me your ideas, even if you post it, because I haven't been watching. I'm watching now.
It doesn't even have to be an actual spell. It could just be a name, as we've already shown.
A spell where the entire party forms into one person and it stops at the end of combat.
Do we have that?
Well,
we don't have the one that stops at the end of combat. We have that ghost one that pulls people in.
Oh, yeah. Legendary spell for the greatest spell thief? Dead talk spell?
Dead talk.
To talk to the dead, you can't. Lore won't allow it.
No lore.
URealms, when you're dead, you're like dead.
Rip.
How can you talk to the dead? Which ways can you do it? You can do it with like the puppeteering stuff.
There's a paladin. No, it's a sun's. Not sun sword. What are they called?
There's a few people.
Sun cleric.
The dead. I'm trying.
There's a sun cleric spell that lets you bring someone back briefly to say goodbye.
But that's after they just recently died.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking like full on bring back the dead from 100 years ago to talk to them, I don't think you can do that. I think you need to have like the recent spirit or body, because the body's still linked. Okay. Summon a group of companions called a frat party. Drive fire. That's too many companions.
That's a lot of companions.
If it requires the DM to draw too many cards, it's already too much. We make those spells, and then what happens is we go and we use them once, and we hate them. Summon 30 tokens. You're just like, oh, fucking, there's no room for 30 tokens, random spell. Happens all the time. Dance of the Death cause. Dance of the Death. Cause people in 20-foot range to spontaneously dance. They will dance until they run out of stamina. A spell where someone releases their spirit into the environment around them to cast a ton of spells from an element. So what, you die to cast spells?
Seems pretty fucked up.
Lock someone in a painting? Okay. What's the name of it there, Bones? The lock somebody in a painting spell.
To lock someone in a painting spell? Self-portrait. No. Something memento.
Summon memento.
Something memento, but summon memento is also pretty fun. Picture perfect. Centaur's memento. The Centaur special.
I'm not telling them, Dead Bones. Centaur's memento. So wait, what's this idea? Turn them into a painting?
Turn him into a painting. I guess trap them in a painting. Same thing, but...
Alright,
Probably a close range, brutal death roll kind of thing, I think. Actually, might not even be a death roll, because you just get put in a painting. No, you're not really dead. Just put in a painting.
it turns... Wait, what's put into a painting?
Isn't that what it is? Does it turn you into a painting, or does it put you into a painting?
Puts you into a painting.
Yeah.
Allows you to... Is this the move through painting spell?
Oh, is it? It could be.
I'm trying to figure it out if we're gonna do it. You know what I'm struggling with.
Yeah, I do.
How do I word a go through painting spell like this?
I don't know. Also, it's super specific as a legendary spell, because what if you do this in the middle of fucking nowhere?
Yeah, it has to turn something into a painting. You can't have something that's like touch a painting, because it'll be like that.
No.
Then it's like, oh boy, is there a painting nearby I can touch?
It has to either trap someone in a painting or turn someone into a painting or some shit.
Alright, so how about something like turn a target into a painting, causing them to live forever inside of a world of your own creation.
Love it. Is it a brutal death roll, or does it
and
just happen?
other divines, well, you, your allies, and other divines may move in and out of the painting world, should you choose. Poor game masters.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with that when they fucking go into a different world, huh?
I mean, I did it alright when I did it with the fucking Realm of Holding.
You, your allies, and other divines may move in and out of the painting world, should you choose. It's very Oblivion. What's his name?
Oh, Sheogorath.
Sheogorath.
Yeah.
Reminds me. Turning a target into a painting is good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Makes Salazar a lot more brutal, guys. I thought he was finding paintings and going into them. Apparently, he kills people and turns them into paintings. That's different.
A lot different.
Probably gonna have to make that a dark spell. But maybe a dark light spell. You know?
Maybe a dark light spell.
Dark light spell. That's blood spell. Alright, cool. Next idea?
Next idea. Oh, okay, no.
Those of you wondering in the future, we knew before. One-man army? Summon Froststone? Oh, I have to go find what Froststones even do. Don't they make death? Don't they summon death
Yeah,
rolls?
they're like a death roll thing.
They're like random appear. That's like the first lore we ever had of what's her face. Is that those things are being summoned. We really haven't played up on that enough yet. That sounds a lot like Delta's Timeback sideshow that he's saying that summons a big frog that does a bunch of stuff. That sounds a lot like the rat from Dead Realms. And legendary spells shouldn't generally be negative.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to grab a legendary and then be like, oh, that fuck. There's a few of them that can be kind of screw you over, but generally they screw you over and at least somebody else.
It's a bounce.
Release Dalfgan spell. A magic armor designed for a 1 versus 1,000 scenario. A spell named Farewell.
Ooh.
We already have so many Freaky Friday spells.
Yep. A lot of change body spells. We have like 3.
Super Enlarge? Greater Enlarge?
Super enlarge, greater enlarge, yeah.
Make my monster grow! Greater Enlarge! Transform you or another. Transform a target. Let's read Enlarge. What does Enlarge say? How much are we copying from it? Enlarge says dramatically change the size. It already says dramatically. How do I
Exponentially.
Perfect. I love it. We'll make it so it's as big as you want. as big as can fit. Change the size of a target or their weapon until end of combat. This spell transforms the target into a massive tile. What's a massive tile? 5x5?
I think it's 5x5.
Until end of combat. We probably have that Callisto one say massive tile instead of 5x5.
Mm-hmm.
If used on a weapon, the weapon will deal 99 damage as long as the character has enough strength to wield it. Did somebody Signios greater enlarge a Titanic longsword and it caused greater splitting?
Maybe.
How long is this? Until end of combat? Yeah, okay.
Until end of combat.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's
It's a
pretty
solid
simple.
spell.
If I
It
got
all
this,
has to be like insane,
the thing is,
you know?
it lets you make a weapon do 99 damage, and you just have to roll to be like, but are you strong enough, James? Roll if you're strong enough.
Also, 5x5 gnomes on Keens and shit. Hilarious. Honey, I Shrunk
Oh
the
yeah,
Kids.
if you have AOE spells and then you're doing well, you're
Mhm.
just like, oh, okay. All right. Let's see. What else you guys got for me? Thor's Keg. Gluttony spell. Grand Raven summon golden cheese. Greater Dream World?
Greater.
Dude, I don't think Dream World's surviving. I think Dream World will probably get cut.
It's complicated.
Or it might get moved to legendary status. That way we don't ever have to deal with it. Honestly, the spells that can put you to different areas are kind of awkward.
Yeah.
There's no good way to, like, go to another area, you know? I wish tabletop was a little bit better for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Create a second copy. A duplicate person spell?
Clone spell.
I don't know. That sounds like it gets out of control quickly. A spell that you punch someone so hard it blows up their body? Is that a spell? It just sounds like, you know, doing like 100 push-ups a day, doing 10-kilometer run.
You're actually gonna make a fucking One Punch Man reference?
You think you just do that regular exercise and eat well, and you can do that.
Drink plenty of juice.
You don't need magic. Oh god. Can someone help me shoot ideas of how summoning a legendary moose would be implemented in this game? What do you mean? If you're like a game master and like, how would you make a legendary moose spell? Here's how I would make it.
How do you pitch us a legendary moose
Summon
spell?
Name moose.
Summon name moose.
This moose will obey. Here's what I got so far. This moose will obey the caster of this spell no matter what, and can cast random spells from its eyes. Alright, there you go. You just gotta name it. It's ready to go. Use your summon moose spell. Okay? It summons a moose that casts spells from its eyes. Perfect. That would be all you would have to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd probably make it more specific, but that's all I would do if I was trying to do a new spell. That doesn't even sound like a legendary spell. It sounds like just a spell.
Class spell.
I didn't make it a legend. To make it a legendary moose, you're gonna have to tell a story about this moose. It needs to be some kind of moose, an important moose. All right, guys, let's not look at other spells and just try to attach greater to them. I understand the desire. That's what I'm gonna do later. Okay, later I'm gonna be like, how am I gonna pad this out? I'm gonna go and add greater in front of a bunch of stuff and make them great versions.
I can't wait for a greater splash.
My stream is all messed up now.
Why?
Have you guys noticed that? Like the sneaky mouse and stuff is so annoying. I don't know. It's just things are breaking today.
Root.
All right, Deadbones, what do you got for me? Have you been pondering any ideas?
I've been looking through our thread.
Did you come here today with no ideas for legendary spells? You don't have anything you want to add?
Like a legendary spell?
Now is your time to add legendary spells to the game, because there might not be another time. How are you leaving your mark on the legendary spell scene?
I mean, I don't know, man. Frisky brisky happens.
That's why I let it happen, Deadbones.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that kiss from Quintara thing. Quintara's kiss.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that one real quick. We're gonna call it Dragon's Kiss.
Dragon's Kiss.
So, do you kiss somebody?
Sure. Does it just work? Is this just the spell she uses? That teleports them to you if they're in danger? I guess we just saved an ally from a death roll, really. It's kind of like Optical Illusion.
Kiss consenting nearby. No, consent is actually important. It doesn't work without consent.
It's true.
Because it actually has to be a bonding thing. This actually is important. Also, then you can't use it on enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you use it on enemies, then you like teleport to enemies. And then...
Unless you've all been affected by the orgy spell.
I wouldn't want this spell to be used in a malicious way where you kiss a bad guy and then teleport into their base. That's... Sounds too powerful.
Well, it wouldn't work like that. We teleport him to you. That's how it works, right?
No, because Quinkara saved you by teleporting to you when you were in
that's
danger.
Right.
Then went, oh shit, a dragon, and then teleported out.
Teleported away. That's right.
We should make the dragon teleport spell. Lets you teleport anywhere in the world.
Instant transmission.
We'll make it so it greatly exerts the dragon's power. That way people don't use it. And we probably will call it instant transmission.
Instantaneous travel.
Kiss a nearby target, leaving and a visible. no, let's kiss a nearby consenting target. For the rest of that character's life, should they ever fail a death roll. Did you fail the death roll?
Yeah.
Or should you ever fail a death roll? That's how it worked, right?
Yeah. When you failed the death roll, she came and she saved.
I don't remember how this...
If you failed the death roll, Quintara came and saved you.
No, this wasn't a donation event. This was just part of the show, right?
Yeah. This is just a Quintara thing she did, I think.
I need to make a note to remind myself to just go read the lore of what she did so I don't mess it up and put something that contradicts what I did. Should they ever fail a death roll, you will teleport to them and prevent the death. No matter where you are in the realm. Kiss a consenting nearby target for the rest of that character's life. For that, I can just say target's life.
Target's life.
I'll just say for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, campaign's easier. Although then that removes the ability of us having a character show up later and then dying and then someone showing up and saving them in a fun moment.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to remember that.
I guess.
I already have a bunch of things that I'm remembering from donation events that I regret. All those fucking egg-laying stupid... There's a bunch of characters that have fucking eggs in their head, so if they die, they spawn dragonflies. Oh my god, why did I put a disease in my game?
Because it's funny.
It is funny, but it's hard to keep track of everything. For the rest of the campaign, should the target ever fail a death roll, you will teleport to them and prevent the death no matter where you are in the realm. Alright, Dragon's Kiss. What's next, guys?
What's next?
We're doing good. We're making progress tonight. Making spells that feel alright. Overpowered buffs and shit. Stuff you can't do with normal spells that break the game. Dragon Kiss is actually great. Oh, you know what? We'll say kiss or blow a kiss.
Or blow a kiss. Whew.
That way it's range.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you ever draw it to try to save somebody's butt, I know this is the only thing I can do. You can like immediately blow them a kiss and it saves their life. And you're like, sweet.
Super dope.
A spell that summons a castle at the point of the summon. Summon castle.
Summoning a castle?
That's interesting. You guys might think it's not interesting, but it is an interesting idea. All right. I don't want to use the word summon.
Create.
Conjure. You're not
Fabricate. Erect.
All right. What about imagination? Now, what words rhyme with imagination?
Imagination station.
Imagination station. All right. Focus your mind on the future cities of your dreams and conjure what you imagine. So the idea of this spell is it's going to conjure a city in the sky that's going to land on the entire battlefield and crush everyone after a certain amount of time.
Jesus
So we're gonna Avengers it. you summon a city that's gonna crush another city. Focus your mind on the cities of the future. Focus your mind on the cities of your futures. Conjure what you can imagine. How high should I put it in the sky? How
many rounds do you want it?
If I conjured New York City and I wanted it to fall and crush me in about a minute, how high do I have to
A minute? It has to be real high up for it to be a minute.
Yeah. How high do I have to put New York City so that I have about a minute before it crushes me?
Like that has to be in space.
Okay, so I'll do it differently then. I'll have it so the city floats for a bit, then crushes.
And then it comes down. That's probably better.
Focus your mind on the future cities of your dreams and conjure what you imagine to be a grand city. How many kilometers up should I put it up? 100 kilometers? 100 kilometers. We don't use kilometers in URealms.
I was about to say URealms confirmed using the metric system.
It's not using feet. A grand city in the clouds. Okay, focus your mind on the future cities of your dreams and conjure what you can imagine. Okay, there's too many imagining words. Focus your mind briefly on the thoughts of a dense city of the future. I gotta figure out how I want to reword this. Focus your mind on the future cities of your dreams. And whatever you can imagine will be created up in the clouds. In 3 rounds of After 3 rounds of combat, the city will come crashing down, causing impossible death rolls on all targets.
So it's basically three rounds to run away.
Hit by the falling imaginary city. So it's a meteor. It's a meteor spell.
It's a meteor spell, but flavored differently.
It's gonna leave a lot of broken cities around URealms.
Yeah, I mean, it's imaginary, so it only lasts until your imagination goes away, right?
Okay.
Doesn't mean it stays there.
The imagined city lasts as long as the summoner, as the caster of this spell lives. So, hold on. That means you can have a wizard who summoned this city, it falls, it crushes, a bunch of like people live in the new ruins of this city, the guy dies, all their homes are then destroyed again because the ruin just vanishes and they just fall into like, I don't know, rocks.
I love it.
Focus your mind on the future cities of your dreams. I don't like the way that sounds. On the future cities.
Future city of your dreams? Make it just city?
On the future, yeah, that would make sense. After 3 rounds of combat, the city will come crashing down, causing impossible death rolls on all targets hit by the falling imaginary city.
So dumb.
It's so dumb. Imagination Station.
Imagination Station is the best fucking name, though.
Oh man, guys, I need to get way more popular so I can make an anime 20 years from now where a character is just like, there's only one way I can get out of this! Imagination Station! Alright. I thought I was going to cut this, but I think we get to keep this one.
It's solid.
I think because it doesn't create anything, it's just basically the game master says 3 rounds till the game ends.
Yeah, basically.
Game ends in 3 rounds. Should I make it more? Should I make it 5 rounds?
5 rounds is our usual thing for like diplomacy and shit.
That's the thing. I don't want to make it that because if it happens at the 5th round of combat, then you're like, ugh, 5 rounds. But 3 rounds, it's like, okay, we can do 3. We can.
Yeah, 3 rounds is fun, I think.
We can do 3 rounds. 10 rounds is too long. Now we gotta play the game for 2 hours just to wait for a city to crush everyone. Basically, the city won't crash. 3 rounds is everybody sees the city and then everyone's like, James, what did you do? Oh boy! I think I imagined a city in the clouds, guys! We better run for it! Yeah, it is Ghostbusters. It's the Ghostbusters problem. What if they imagine a city that defies gravity? Then the city wouldn't fall.
Yeah, if you imagine a flying city, then it's a flying city.
That's called your game master rewarding your clever thinking.
But you just kind of then it's like, oh, you use that spell to make a city that's in your game now.
That you can live in for the rest of your life, though.
But if you were trying to use this to like kill something, it's like, that's not gonna do shit then.
Dude, but imagine that. Maybe that's where there's one Binu alive. And that's how they have a city in the sky.
That's how they have their city in the sky.
It's an imagination station.
Imagination station.
The reason why it doesn't crash down, it's been bouncing on geysers.
Oh my god.
Next idea. It doesn't work, it's a no-go zone. Damn.
Oh, rip.
Damn, that's a good point. Counteracting lore.
Ripperoo.
Except this is a legendary spell, and legendary spells trump the note. Wait, does it? I don't remember.
I don't know. Does it?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either.
What if you imagine a city full of valuable materials? Then your imaginary character is rich. I mean,
your imaginary character is imaginary rich.
Congratulations.
Like not even real rich. They're just imaginary rich.
You guys are treating this like this exploits here.
What if I imagine the city's filled with 1,000,000 monkeys who will obey my command?
All right, then I guess there's 1,000,000 monkeys that will obey your command in the city. That's about to come crashing down.
And it's a flying city, Rob.
All right, a flying imaginary.
And the monkeys can fly.
All right, it's a flying imaginary city with flying monkeys. Oh, look, you rolled a 4. You failed.
Aw.
You tried to imagine a city, but all you could imagine is your depression.
You could
That's
imagine
so
the monkeys.
All you can imagine was the monkeys. Monkeys start falling on you. They do not obey your commands. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Jade? Today we're making legendary spells for my tabletop roleplay game and show. We're working on the cards for season 4. So we're just going through and coming up with dumb little ideas that make for fun roleplay moments, because in general, legendary spells only come up randomly, so they can be very weird, goofy, one-time plot things, because you only see them every so often. Alright, what else then?
What else?
Give me a name of a spell. Give me a fun name of something.
Someone just said in chat Romper Stomper, and I like the name of that.
Yeah, they're just appealing to my rhyming. That's not
do.
gonna work.
They do
Romper
like your
Stomper
rhymes.
does not sound like a legendary spell. It sounds like some clothing. You know?
Yeah, it's
This is
Romper
my
Stomper.
romper stomper. I wear it when I want to go romping and stomping.
Let's see.
A full counter spell? I don't know what that
Counter
means.
spell.
What is a full counter spell?
Super counter.
Counter spell.
Omega greater counter spell.
Dance of the Million Claws.
What the fuck?
Chrono Break. False Revive. Creative
Zappy
Believer.
spell.
Believer have specific lore, so we shouldn't tie it to spells.
Yeah.
Or if I do, I'll make it on my own and not tell you guys, because I won't want to make it in front of you and remove a
just love
target's
this
ability with damage. What's this spell called? Discharge Magic? Remove a target's ability with damage less than or equal greater than your roll.
Oh, looks like a very mathy spell.
It's a mathy spell. Varknado. Spank
Slide
and bank.
time.
I don't. Oh, bank and spank. It's also worse. Also bad. We don't need that spell. Lungs of lead.
Lungs of lead.
Tsunami.
Do we not have a Tushinami yet? I thought we already had that.
I think we have that. Don't we have some
Yeah,
of the
I
classes?
think we have a Tushinami.
I think we have. You're giving me spells that are already in our game.
Tsunami. It's a limited shaman spell. Release a tidal
I thought.
wave across the entire battlefield that does 20 damage to all foes.
Well, we've been doing legendary spells all day. That this just looks tame now. Look at this boring ass normal spell. But look at that cool knoll on it.
Yeah.
Oh, full moon. Draw a random beast companion and become one with it. Don't we have an attribute that does that?
We had an attribute that does that. Well, and also that's just the fucking Azultarians.
Yeah.
But they're already a race, sub-race thing.
It's like a sub-race idea, yeah. I mean, though, as a legendary spell, it could just be another transformation. But
Oh, yeah, it could just
we
be-
gotta be careful with how many transformation spells we make.
Yeah.
All right. Less ideas, more interesting names. Go, chat.
Yeah, the names help more than the ideas.
If you were gonna name a wizard, and this wizard was a not very cool guy, what would his name be? This is so-and-so spell. What's his name?
Earl. Roll spell.
What are we missing, Dead Bones? I feel like we're missing so many legendary spells. It's always so hard to figure out what you're missing, though.
Well, going through what we already had, I don't know what we could be missing. That's the thing. We have stuff that kills. We have stuff that kills in a big area. We have stuff that like traps you away. Body switching, body
Good idea.
stealing.
Let's figure out tropes. Figure out what tropes we have missed. Alright. Let's look at 90s movies and make spells out of them.
Do we have any that kill you but also do a shit ton of damage?
Alright. Let's make a spell for the movie Jurassic Park. What from Jurassic Park can we make into a spell?
Clever girl. T-Rexes. You didn't say the magic word.
A fossilization spell. I'm thinking dinosaurs now. You guys are just naming quotes. let's think about the movie. Go deeper than the quotes, guys.
No, but that's all the movie is.
That's surface level. I know, but we gotta go deeper.
Dinosaurs. Jeff Goldblum.
Gold. Can we do something with the word gold?
Gold.
Wait, what about a gold bloom spell?
Or a gold bloom spell. Golden bloom. Could be cool.
Come to something almost there. Something's almost there. What is it? Summon a lot of gold?
Sure, but what would that do?
I got it, man.
All right, you got it. Let me
All right, you ready for that summon 20 token?
Oh my god, yeah.
Summon 20 piles of gold all over the battlefield. Each worth a fortune. Each worth a fortune. Any character standing near a pile of gold may consume the magic from it. And I don't know if I want to do anything with this yet. It sounds like a normal spell. I don't know how to make this legendary. It doesn't sound fancy enough. Sounds just like something a normal character would do.
Yep.
All right. Golden bloom. Here we go. Okay, what about if we had it so you drain all the gold out of a target or an area? What about...
So basically drain the magic out of them.
Out of an... drain all the gold out of your surroundings. So it's like you just literally are draining the gold out of the room around you. So I'll make it a nearby area spell. And I can make it huge. So everything gold becomes you drain. What do you get for it though? Makes you more powerful. Gold is magic in URealms. So if gold is magic. If gold is magic in URealms. Are you trying to get in contact with me, Jade? Sorry, I'm really bad with chat. Don't worry, I'll come find you after. That's what you're trying to do. I'll come find you. Drain all the gold out of your surroundings. And how do we make it so you're more powerful? Causing you to age rapidly.
But how does it give you an in-game benefit?
Well, the lore is you're more stronger the older you are. So how do we make it? I don't
Triple
know.
damage.
What does the game master do? It also doesn't it matter how much gold you drained, but that's always going to be subjective.
Yeah.
So if it's a subjective amount of gold, the amount of power the game master gives you almost has to be subjective too, which is hard. You know, you don't want to just say the game master will make you stronger based on your power, because that's just like the game master's like, what the fuck? Come on, game, work with me. Tell me what to do, game. What's the point of even having a card if you're not going to tell me what to do? Okay, the game master will give you a certain amount of crits.
Ooh, that's nice. Minimum 1.
Mm-hmm. So the game master will cause up to 3 of your next rolls to be critical hits based on the amount of gold you can drain. You drain out of the room. The game master may also force you to death roll if they think the amount of gold you would drain would cause you to die from old age. Alright, I might need to trim this. So the idea is, because in URealms we have the lore that gold is energy essentially. So a character can take their daily stamina, cast a spell, and it summons some gold. Okay, that's what gold is. And likewise, you can take gold and use it for casting spells. So big spells often use lots of energy. So this spell is like, you go in the room and you're like, this gold belongs to me, sons! And you take it all, and the game master will give you some critical hits based on how much gold is in the room. And we could imagine that, unless there's literally none, so like nobody even has buttons that are made out of gold, the game master is going to give you
At least a crit.
some crits, which are valuable. And I would say getting a critical hit is worth the price, is a legendary spell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
a crit you can just
100%.
use whenever you want it. Great.
Yeah. And so this has the option of giving you up to 3. And it has the fun roleplay element of if you're in the middle of a bank, because your game master made a bank heist and you use this, you die because you're too old. And then it has the greediness of, no! Too much power! Cool.
Rad.
And that came from Jeff Goldblum because we went to look at the movie
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Jeff Goldblum.
All right, next 90s movie, Titanic. Deadbolts, what spell are we taking from Titanic?
My heart will go on. What else is in Titanic? Iceberg.
Icebergs, interesting. And a ship hits an iceberg. Also
yeah.
interesting. Flood? Do we have any big flood spells?
Sink.
Sink?
Because the ship sinks.
They paint a naked lady. Can we use
They
that?
do. Paint me like one of your French girls.
We already have a painting spell today.
We do. Sex in a car.
Can we use that?
Nope. But it's what I remember about Titanic. All the poor people drowned. Because they were in the lower class.
The heart of the sea.
Ooh.
I'm king of the world!
Jack could have fit on the door. I mean, it's true. He could have totally fit on that fucking door.
Let's just make a normal spell that's just like summon Life Raft and it just summons a door. That
Summon
can only...
Life Raft.
Hold on, guys. We gotta make a normal roleplay spell. Hold on. We gotta make a normal spell now. Normal shit. Alright. Summon Life Raft. It summons a door. Summon a wooden door that can only support the weight of one character. We don't need this. We don't need this.
No, that's funny, but no.
We don't need this. All right. Something from Titanic, Demos.
Titanic doesn't have a lot of shit in it.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Decapacito.
It's a decapitation spell.
A decapitation spell called Decapacito. Alexa, play Decapacito.
Oh
I
no.
wonder if that worked. I didn't even say it right.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Play Decapacito.
Despacito. What else is in Titanic? This is why people shouldn't have Alexas in their house.
Are we close with this Titanic, man? Or should we try another movie? Titanic.
I think we should try another movie. Titanic is useless.
Yeah, nothing happens. Just some people fall in love and a boat crashes. Alright. Next movie, Toy Story. What spell can we take from Toy Story? Buzz
Anime
Lightyear.
objects. Toys are
Oh,
alive.
it could be like a mass animate spell.
It's like an super enchanter spell.
Yeah. Like a toys come to life spell?
What else happens in Toy Story? Falling with style. There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. What else happens? They go to Pizza Hut?
We got a
Can
pizza
we use
place.
Pizza Hut.
There's the giant claw, and they're like, the claw.
The claw.
The claw. Sid's a dick, and he like makes weird monster mishmash, like weird fucking.
Okay, I love it.
hybrids.
You got it. Now I need a name for it. The spell makes it so the game master takes all of the spells of the players, shuffles them, and then re-gives them to all the players.
Oh.
Add spells.
Okay. Switcheroo.
Yeah. This sounds like a Dead Realms card.
It sounds like a Dead Realms card.
I'm gonna add this. This is a Dead Realms card. Dead Realms. Shuffle all player spells. Just sounds like something we should do in Dead Realms. Well, Dead Bones. That doesn't give us another legendary spell, but it gives us another Dead Realms card.
Yeah, it gave us something. What else happens in Toy Story?
I got something from Toy Story. It's a Dead Realms card.
All right, that's the next movie. What's the next movie?
Matrix.
Oh, fuck.
Matrix got a lot we can take from.
Bullet Dodge, Agent Smith.
Yeah, we could. We have time stops. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We do have time stops.
Do
we have time
Pill.
slows?
We don't have a slow spell. We don't have anything that slows or speeds up.
We could do slow time. It gives you
Slow
double
time.
actions every turn.
Ooh, I love it. Do it.
It's simple, right?
Super simple, but super cool.
It shouldn't be called bullet time because there's no bullets.
No.
But
arrow time.
Yeah, it should be something stupid like that. Well, there are bullets in URealms. But
Well,
what?
we do. Yeah, we have guns.
Arrow time is just kind of funny because it is like.
Because it's like a joke. It's a reference joke.
Yeah, it's like bullet time, but it's not. Hammer time doesn't make sense, but I love it. I wish
Hammer
it made
time.
sense. Time magic, but spelled THYME.
No, that's time. completely different. That's spice-based magic.
I think I like arrow time.
I like arrow time, honestly.
It sounds kind of dumb though.
Of course, it's a dumb thing though. Missile time.
Double time. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
It's pizza time.
It's pizza time. Everything slows down.
So there was a wizard, okay? And his
Okay.
name was Excalibur Pizza.
Excalibur
And he
pizza.
invented this time magic.
Yep.
And that's why everyone in URealms yells out,
Calls it pizza
it's pizza time! Okay, what about, you're gonna love this.
Okay. Piece of. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That works. That's really good. That's a good way of doing that.
Piece of time.
That's real good. That's a good way of doing it.
It's
I'm
pizza
on board.
time!
Pizza
It's-
time!
It sounds exactly the same, man.
Yep.
It's pizza time! That's the lore
Yep.
I'm gonna put at the bottom of the card. It's just gonna say, it's pizza time! Exclamation.
Pizza time. Oh, it's so dumb, but I love it.
Grab through the fabrics of the fourth dimension to control the passage of time.
Control the flow of time would make more sense.
Yeah, the
To
flow
control
time
the
makes perfect.
flow of time, allowing your character
Granting your character 2 moves and 2 regular actions every round of combat until end of combat. I don't need to put includes this round. Only a game master who's an asshole would not include this round.
Yeah.
I don't need to put the rule. Sometimes I think about that. I'm like, should I put the rules so the game masters obey this way? And then I'm just like, nah, because if they don't want to, then fuck it, let them.
Mm-hmm.
It's piece of time.
Pizza time.
We did it, guys. We started at Matrix, ended at Ninja Turtles.
I'm excited to have
Well
a character
done.
that says "Woohoo Pizza Time."
You can do it every round too, and whenever you do that second action, you're just like, it's pizza time. You just keep doing it.
Thanks, Matrix.
All right, next 90s movies that we can draw some inspiration from, guys.
What is
will
it?
be Fight Club.
Fight Club. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
There's the penguin that slides. There's the guy in your head. What was his name?
I love it. Penguin slide. Good job,
Penguin
Dead Bones. You fucking nailed it. All right, I don't know what this spell is called yet, but penguin slide is a good starting place, guys.
the first thing I think about when I think about Fight Club is that fucking penguin scene.
Okay, so transform the entire battlefield into a slippery surface.
Oh my god.
Causing all targets who move to continue moving the direction they are
That's
moving
actually really
in
good.
until they bump into a wall or target.
That's really good. It's the fucking Pokemon Ice puzzles, but
Transform the entire battlefield into a slippery surface. We need a name for this still. Excuse me.
Currently we have Penguin Slide, but
It's anything that makes something slippery.
Slip and Slide.
Could be slime based.
Ooh, slime time.
We can make it. We could just call it the Great Slime.
Great slime.
It could be a reference to the slime.
Yeah, I think slime. We don't have a lot of slime things, so making it more slime based would be fun. Slip and Slime is strong.
Slip and slime?
Yeah, Slip and Slime is pretty fucking strong. I kind of like Slip and Slime. It could be the Great Slime, Slip and Slime, but I think just Slip and Slime is great. It's really good.
Into a slippery, slimy surface, causing all targets who move to continue moving the same direction. Is this legendary?
If it's all the battlefield, yes. That's pretty fucking strong. That removes all movement. It's like, oh, if you're in a shitty position, you move, you're just gone.
Let's make it all foes. Doesn't affect you and your allies.
There you go. That's a really good, strong crowd control spell.
Yeah, because they can't turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally just have to walk diagonally of them, and they can never get to you. Like if you use this on melee opponents, you automatically win.
You just win.
You just
You're
win.
Done.
Yeah.
Also, you combine this with like an ability that makes them move.
Yeah.
It's a good spell.
Like imagine just having like a line of dangerous terrain, and you're just like, if you go that direction, you're dead.
It's a very good combo spell.
Okay. It's
movie.
It's kind of light. It's kind of light for a legendary, in my opinion.
But we can touch it up later.
I don't know how to touch it up though. The thing is, I guess it's fine because it actually is extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Like it basically makes it so the foes are just bumbling idiots for the rest of the battle. You know.
Yep.
It just because like I couldn't ever make that a normal spell. If I made that a normal spell, you would just do it every combat. Like if it was unlimited or something, you can make it like one round. But that's the thing. Would this be better served as like a one round spell instead of a legendary?
I don't know. Maybe. I could see it either way.
You know what I mean? Like. Oh, I like that, chat. If foes do not move, they are consumed by the slime.
So they have to move.
Forcing a death roll.
So they have to move.
That's what I needed, chat. Good job. Good job. The slime consumes him. That's in theme with the slime.
Mm-hmm.
That makes even more sense than make it like ice base or something. Okay. You want another movie, huh?
Yeah.
Well, how about The Lion King? What spell can you get from The Lion King there, Deadbones?
The sadness of watching your father die.
So you want a
Stampede.
Stampede.
That's what we already have a move called Stampede.
Mm-hmm.
You got Scar, you got Hakuna Matata, eating bugs. Elephant Graveyard.
It
Just
came
can't
out of the 90s. Yeah, but there's more to it, okay? There's animals, Roman, and maybe the animal will be the inspiration.
What else do we have? Circle of Life, Rafiki, Cloud People, Cloud Lions.
The voice of Mufasa
Voice of Mufasa.
is also the voice of Darth Vader.
That's true. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. I know I'm trying to go somewhere else because I can't think of anything out of Lion King I would want.
Yeah, go to the next one.
The No Worries spell? Demos, do you want a legendary spell called the Kuna Matata?
No, because it's copyright and Disney will kick
Is
our
it
ass.
really? Did they really copyright that?
Of course.
Jesus fuck, dude.
It's not real. I think they made it up.
Fucking still stupid. Home Alone, Dead Bones. What legendary
Home
spell can you
Alone.
give me from Home Alone?
Okay, so dudes get fucked up. Touches gets electrocuted, shows a skeleton at one point. There's the fire thing. There's the forge that is scary and is like. There's the old man with the shovel. There's Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. There's he tricks them with all the marbles and the toys, and then he drops the iron on dude's face. Iron, like, and there's other stuff that happens in that movie
What
too.
about a spell? At some point in the movie, he steals a toothbrush. What about a spell?
What?
Yeah, remember that when he steals the toothbrush
No.
in Home Alone? He goes to the store. And
Oh, he doesn't have
he's-
money, so he steals the toothbrush.
No, he sees the old man and he gets scared, so he just starts
That's
running, and then they
right.
think he's shoplifting. Anyway,
Yes.
he steals a toothbrush. So what about a spell that causes all of your teeth to decay?
No, stop it, please.
Yeah,
I actually have a bit of a toothache right now, and that's too real.
yeah. What is tooth made out of?
Tooth? It's like enamel and calcium I don't think.
Calcium?
I don't know. Bone. It's fucking bone. Same thing your skeleton's made out of.
It could be like a melting bone spell.
It could be an anti-Asia spell. That fits.
A
That's on
bone melting
brand.
spell?
Yeah,
But it was used by dentists. That's the lore of the spell. It was a spell created for dental practice.
Please don't put dentists into URealms. I like a happy world, thank you.
I'm sorry, they can regen limbs, but they can't regen teeth. You still need to go to the dentist.
No.
I'm sorry. It's
God
just
damn it.
can't escape it. Not even you.
Dentists are the fucking worst.
You know, some people were thinking, man, that's the universe I'd want to live in. Not anymore.
Yeah, now no one ever wants to go to URealms.
Yeah.
But actually, the idea of a spell that fucking like fuses your bones together or some shit or melts bones is also pretty fucking rad.
A bone melting spell, huh?
Yeah.
What about if the spell was called Bone Be Gone?
Bone be gone. Bone be gone.
Yep.
So that it's bone be gone, but you can't say it right.
Decalcify.
Decalcify is pretty good.
Okay, decalcify is pretty fucking hilarious.
Decalcify
for
is a
a
better,
bone.
stronger name than bone be gone.
Bone. What about debone? Huh?
Debone? Bone debone is also good, pretty alright.
Bone to bone.
Yeah.
Does this just destroy all the calcium in someone's body, causing their bones to become brittle?
Yes, that makes them super weak and fragile.
Causes all death rolls to be brutal death rolls?
Oh, that's fucking strong.
Yeah.
I'm good with that one. That's pretty strong.
I think that might be a cool enough effect.
That's a good legendary spell.
It just comes, their bones become brittle. All attacks cause brutal death rolls against the target.
All attacks called brutal death roll.
It's basically, you fucked. Well,
You're
dude, no,
dead.
all death rolls are brutal death rolls. This is enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it called when they transmute
Yeah, transmute.
all of the calcium in a target's body, causing all of their bones and teeth. Is there any other? What else would this? Dentists and doctors? What would removing all the calcium in your body also do? Just wondering the damage. I have the power to remove all the calcium. What would this do?
I mean, probably fucked you up in a very strong way.
I'm
So
assuming it would kill you, but
You're removing a vitamin that's a thing that's in your body, right? Ugh. I feel like
transmute
people
the
are just like
calcium
killing
in
you.
a target's
Kill
body
you.
into. What do they transmute it into? Air.
Oh,
Into
rubber.
into gold. That's how dentists work. They just do your teeth.
Ah.
You get your fillings. just a little
turn it
wizard.
into a
Little,
fucking gold.
little wizard just takes his pinky finger, just shoves it in your mouth. Be like, hold on. Oh, sorry, I got one of your molars. That one's on the house. Who doesn't love gold teeth?
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
glass isn't actually that bad. Glass is
Yeah.
fragile. But calcium's like, yeah, it's a part. It's like not really a
Yeah,
whole
but
thing.
gold works as a dentist spell. That's
Yeah,
the
gold
thing.
is fine.
Glass I get for the memes, but gold works for a dentist spell.
No, you do gold because then you combo with that last spell we made, and then you just take all the fucking everything out of their body.
What does a lack of calcium do?
We'd kill you.
Yeah, but what is it like? Just if you had like a lack of calcium. in your
Calcium
diet?
deficiency, brittle bones.
Yeah, but what else?
That's really about it. Like maybe some heart conditions and stuff, but it's not, you know.
Yeah, but does it do anything minor, like give you tummy aches or what
I
else?
don't think so.
I want something minor,
No, I don't think there's anything minor.
which causes them to.
It's give him like nausea, upset stomach, I guess. Lethargy.
Become
Get
very
lethargic.
brittle. Hey there, Flink.
Cramps. Thanks.
Um,
Cramps. Gives you cramps.
And gives you cramps. Severe cramps.
Severe cramps.
Anytime the target death rolls for the rest of combat, they must brutal death roll. Guys, obviously it doesn't transmute all of the calcium, just enough of the calcium to make your bones apparently brittle, but you're still alive. Whenever the target death rolls for the rest of combat. Let's just say for the rest of combat first, and then whenever, and then that will be worded right, based on how I do it on other cards. All right, for the rest of combat, whenever the target death rolls, they must brutal death roll. That really sucks.
It's really bad.
That's basically like, haha, you're not dead, but you're dead.
You're gonna be, unless you're super fucking lucky.
Yeah, you're gonna win coin flips to live.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Okay. Terminator 2 Dead Bones. I need a spell from Terminator 2 T2.
That's the one with the cool liquid metal dude.
It is cool with a cool liquid metal dude.
He turns into a mom and actually cooks a meal, which is really fucked up. There's like there's the scene with the mail truck that goes, and he's got the box of like chocolates or something, or the roses, and then it turns out it's a shotgun. What? He'll be back. There's a motorcycle.
A spell that turns someone into chocolate.
Okay. Dragon Ball, fuck it, let's go.
Oh yeah, Boo does that.
Boo turn you into chocolate.
You said chocolate, and I went Simpsons Land of Chocolate, and I was like,
Yeah, I went Dragon Ball.
Can I have a Hansel Gretel spell? We don't have anything that turns someone into food.
We don't, it's true. I'm fine with something that turns people into chocolate. We've already got like Ginyu, Super Saiyan, Spirit Bomb.
What food should they turn into, actually?
What's a fun URealms food?
I don't know.
Spell bread, pasta bread, turn them into pizza. Candy.
What if there was a legendary spell called Summon Gnome?
Summon gnome.
Yeah.
Let's do summon a gnome.
Yeah, summons a gnome.
It's kind of a shitty legendary spell.
No, that's where gnomes come from.
I don't want to know because I don't want to know where gnomes come from.
Well, we don't know where they come from.
Yeah, but they come from this spell, obviously.
Yeah, but
Because they're made of magic.
It just summons them. They don't.
Yeah,
but with the spell itself, it's not like the gnome comes out of a portal. The gnome just walks down the street. It'll very clearly say you summon a gnome, and 5 to 35 minutes later, a gnome will show up.
If you want to make a spell called Summon Gnome, you can make a spell called Summon Gnome, but I will not give my clearance.
It doesn't need to be
on that
named
one.
Summon Gnome. It could be like. I need a good Summon Gnome name.
Roman Gnome. You've been gnomed.
Like Call Gnome.
Call Gnome.
All right, Shawshank Redemption. What do you got for me?
Alright, so you're crawling through a bunch of shit.
Okay, yeah.
Morgan Freeman's in it. There's a
Morgan Freeman's
poster
in
and he
it.
chips at the wall. Don't drop the soap. That's about all I remember from Shawshank Redemption. He goes to the tree to dig up his like lost shit. You need tunnels. He digs a tunnel.
We need more goofy fantasy movies we can pull from. So how about Dumb and Dumber?
Okay.
What
They have a dog car. They have a
a
blind
dog
kid
car.
with a cockatoo.
Okay.
What else? They have the they give the guy has an ulcer and they make his ulcer real bad.
We could have it so you get to summon a random companion that's just giant.
That's pretty good. Just like a massive version of the whatever companion you pull. That could be fun.
It's okay.
Most annoying sound in the world. Yep, that was Dumb and Dumber as well. I like it a lot. That was like another thing I remember from that movie. Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
All right, you want to take a quick break? Want to
Sure.
take like a 5-minute break? I could use a stretch.
All right.
Glass of water and use the washroom. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we need to figure out what to do with. I don't even remember what idea we're trying to make. What are we pulling from? Dumb and Dumber?
Dumb and Dumber.
I don't know. When we come back, if you got an idea for spell, I want to hear it. Get it
Alright.
all written up in your copy and paste so you guys are ready to paste it. Have a piece of cheese. I'll be right back. Dipples, I am back whenever you are back. Good sir.
Let's go.
All
I
right.
didn't think of anything for Dumb and Dumber.
I mostly focused on going urine. Saving Private Ryan.
Boy, I don't even remember anything from that movie.
It didn't win the Oscar.
Didn't win the Oscar.
Yet nobody can remember the movie that did win the Oscar.
In that year? In the 90s? I don't fucking know.
Just remember, I need to watch that.
Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah,
It's a
the
good
that
movie.
won. What else? What happens to Saving Private Ryan? I don't know. Flashbacks. Ooh, a flashback spell.
Oh, it was Titanic.
What does a flashback spell do?
Makes you remember the past. Ben Affleck was a... What? Oh, wow.
I got it. You have a flashback of an earlier point in this campaign that reveals details that will be helpful. You see what I'm trying to go for? The idea is the game master is going to give shit away.
You're going to give
The
you a
game
tip.
master, yeah.
But it has to be like a really, really good tip because it's a legendary spell.
Yeah. You have a flashback.
Did it just give you a crit? Gives you information at a crit.
You have a flashback that is extremely relevant. We'll make it a magical. You have a magical flashback.
Magical flashback.
That's how I fixed it. The game master will remind you of something you did or saw earlier in the campaign that will most definitely, I don't know, man, help you. That's so much pressure on the game master too.
Yep.
Like, what do you do when it's your buddy George and he's fucking done nothing all game and you're like, you have a flashback? You just have to make up a flashback for him.
Pretty much.
Restarting combat's dumb. It's too much work. Nobody ever wants to restart combat because it just undoes all the story you already
It
created.
just makes it take longer.
And it's... flash forward, you have a premonition. That's also hard on a game master though, because then they have to have something to give away. Alright, what about if we went this direction?
You interest yourself.
Wayne's World, Dead Bones. I need a spell from Wayne's World.
All right. Queen. Excellent. Excellent. Garth. Mullets. Boy, I don't really remember much from the movie. He wants to fuck the chick.
Bohemian Rhapsody in the car.
Bohemian Rhapsody in the car.
I kind of made Bohemian Rhapsody famous.
Yeah.
Like, it was already a very famous song, but...
Dude, the fact that they had Mike Myers play the executive in that Queen movie, that's like, nah, man, Queen's not going to be anything. No one's going to bang their heads to that. That's such a good part of that fucking movie.
Right.
Spoilers for that movie.
Space Jam.
Space Jam, Bugs Bunny, basketball, Daffy
Come on,
Duck,
we gotta be able to get a
Monstars.
spell from Space Jam, dude.
Monstars. He there's the little guys and he makes them into big dudes and he steals the souls of basketball players, or the skill, I guess. He steals their skill and puts it in a basketball.
Okay. Let's steal the soul.
Yeah.
Let's trap them. Let's
Soul
trap.
steal.
Let's trap. You trap a character, and then you can cast their spells. So
Yeah,
you
put
trap
in a
them in a
basketball.
small object. What do you?
Like
what
a
do
basketball.
they? Yeah. Well.
Like a basketball.
Could be a pair of shoes, though.
Could be a pair of shoes. But that's more that other basketball movie that came out in the 2000s. Like Mike. There we go. It took me a second to remember it. Also about Michael Jordan.
Okay. The spell is called Double Soul Sneakers.
Double Soul Sneak.
Okay. So, grab a target and transform them into a pair of shoes that you can wear. While wearing these shoes, you can cast the spells of that target.
It's pretty legendary.
My God, that's... The
Fucked
target
up.
is still and always alive
Oh, fuck.
and can only communicate via... How does the shoe talk to you?
Footprint? Via dance. I can only communicate via dance. Squeaks are pretty good. Squeaky sneakers.
Squeaks.
Oh, now we're combining with Roger Rabbit. Now it's like the fucking shoe that screams when it puts in the dip. Ah!
I love it, guys.
Terrifying. That's a 80s movie though. That's not a 90s movie, but still. It's a good movie. Definitely a dark spell.
Grab a target and transform them into a pair of shoes that resemble...
No,
That
don't say this like
resemble-
a face.
No, resemble the character.
What does that
What
mean?
would their
Like,
shoes look like?
does it mean like it's colored like them, like the Dragon Ball shoes you can get and
Resemble-
shit? Is there face on it? Is it furry? What do you mean resembles them? Has their color scheme like
That resemble...
their shoes? What if it's just their shoes?
Oh, okay. No, what if they're not wearing footwear? Because what if you do it to like a monkey fish?
I don't know. Then you get monkey fish shoes. I just don't want people shoes. It's fucking weird.
Resemble
It's
their
fucked up.
face.
No. Oh god. So fucked up. Oh.
I hate it, guys. I'm with all of you guys. I hate it. But also, I kind of like it. Because it's awful. Like,
It's the worst.
I hate it. But the thing is, then you have that problem where you turn somebody into sneakers and you're like, oh my god, these are so powerful, but I don't want to wear them.
I don't want to wear these. Also, they squeak at me? No! They have faces and can squeak. Nobody wants to be shoes.
Well, it can't be a pair of gloves because then they would be double sole sneakers.
This is my
Yeah, they
Because
wouldn't be double
there's two types. There's two souls: the person's soul and the soul in the sneaker. So you need. That's why they need to be sneakers.
Oh, so fucked up. How could something as innocent as Space Jam be perverted into something like this? It's just a feel-good, happy movie about a bunny, cartoon bunny playing basketball. Oh, Lola Bunny being super hot. That was one. That was something from that movie. That movie probably started a lot of furries. And the water, the magic water that wasn't actually magic. It was just water. Bill Murray was in that movie for a bit, too. Boy. You should watch Space Jam again.
A pair of shoes? Okay. Let's rename the spell and let's make it a couple different things. Shoes, gloves,
Okay,
or
just fucking pieces
hat.
of clothing.
Grab a target and transform them into a pair of shoes, gloves, or hat that resembles
It's still fucked up.
their face and can be worn while wearing while wearing the target. You can cast the spells.
It's not worth it.
Okay. Grab a target. What's the name? Skin suit.
Solitaire is alright.
Solitaire is fantastic.
Yeah, Solitaire is
Oh my
pretty good.
How am I gonna spell that?
Ettire. I think.
I like it as one word, by the way.
Oh, altogether, Solitaire.
Solitaire.
Oh, it's almost like Solitaire.
Yeah. Solitaire. Okay.
That's Space Jam.
Sorry, guys. Sorry it had to be a skin of their face.
Gross.
Yeah. That way people won't use this spell that much, you know?
Fuck.
Oh, God. The shoes always be squeaking, too.
The hat could be squeaking, your gloves could be squeaking. It's just not good.
Now, anytime you see anybody with a squeaky piece of clothing, you're gonna be like, "Oh no!" Also,
Hey man, I'm sure it's somebody's
dude,
fetish.
flesh weavers would love this
it. Oh, they're all
spell.
about this spell.
This is like the #1 flesh weaving legendary spell. They're like,
Oh yeah.
I want this. I want to make a people hat.
I got underwear that can talk.
It squeaks. Jeff gave me lips, so I turned him into a pair of boxers. It's fucked up.
Next spell.
Next
what movie are we going to? We're going to Aladdin.
Aladdin. Okay, so you got the
1992.
genie, granting
Okay, got
wishes.
Genie, grant wish. Do we have a wish spell?
We do not have a wish spell.
Do we
It's a
call it
staple
wish?
of. We have a staple. That's the staple of most like RPGs is wish, and it will always be like, oh, okay, if you don't word this right, you're gonna get fucked up.
What if we called it birthday wish?
Birthday
it only
wish?
works on your birthday.
Only works.
I hate
Couldn't
that
you just
shit.
say my birthday today as a character?
Yeah,
Okay.
there could be ramifications for that though. That's a lot of
Alright.
lore.
All right.
What if it's called wishing star?
Wishing star. Good. Make it a
Okay.
little different. Wishing star.
Make a wish, and then flip. Make
a
a
coin.
make a wish. To the unseen gods. How is it a spell though?
It's letting you make the wish, right?
Call forth a powerful. Call forth. I'm gonna have to like work on my adjectives later. I'm gonna have all these cards are gonna say powerful until I go back and look at them. Call forth a powerful. Wait, stars don't exist in URealms. They're just dragons. I was gonna have a star actually crash into the ground
Oh.
if your wish goes wrong. How would we do a wish spell?
Yeah. Usually, I actually thought we were going with the coin flip thing of like, oh, you're gonna flip a coin. It's either gonna be a good wish that you want, get what you want, or it's gonna be a bad wish that's gonna fuck you up.
Oh,
Because that's the whole thing.
multi-pile
with
wish.
wishes. Yes. Oh, that's the thing with wishes. They're always like.
What's the great monkeyfish's name?
The great monkeyfish? He didn't have any. It was just the great monkeyfish. King monkeyfish. Monkeyfish king. Didn't really have a character name.
Does he not have a fancy name? Yeah, I don't
No.
think he's a real character. He's just a big monkeyfish in that cave, isn't he?
Yep. Monkeyfish wish is pretty funny though.
Monkeyfish wish. Holy fit, we gotta use it.
Yeah.
Wish for something to happen, and it will either happen or it won't. It's a spell though. Wish upon the Monkey King stars. Monkeyfish King stars. That's because I would assume there's probably a Monkeyfish King planet.
Sure.
You know,
That looked like a star.
where a dragon god decided that the monkeyfish people would be
Mm-hmm.
the race that rules.
Yes.
We'll visit him in Space Squirrels. I don't like this lore. Monkeyfish wish.
Well, if you just take put all your magic into it, it's just you're putting all your magic into it. It's super magical.
Okay. A monkeyfish. A monkeyfish appears before you, and a knife appears in your hand. If you cut the monkeyfish's throat, your something demand. Do I make this rhyme, Rob? What the fuck are you doing with this? A monkeyfish appears before you and a knife appears in your hand. If you cut the monkeyfish's throat and make a wish, it will come true. Oh boy.
That's fucked up.
I feel like this is gonna get cut, guys. This spells
probably
a
gonna
stress
get-
so far.
This is gonna get cut solely because it's super fucking dark.
Why? That's fine.
That's fucked up.
What the fucking Bible's filled of sacrifices. We can't sacrifice a few monkeyfish?
Kill your brother.
Every time we have every campaign we have, we slay a few monkeyfish.
Sure, but like, man, so you're gonna say cut off its hand. Slit its throat.
Okay. Okay, I didn't finish writing this, but a monkeyfish appears before you and a knife appears in your hand. If you cut the monkeyfish's throat and make a wish, it will come true. Flip a coin. Heads causes your wish to come true, and tails causes your wish. Oh God, Rob, you're falling apart here. And tails
Yes,
causes your wish to become true, but also fucked up, you know? Yeah, I know, like a monkey paw fish. I get it, Rob. I see what you're trying to go for. I just don't know how you word something so fucking vague.
If this was a monkey wish, it would be a bad wish. It's very poorly
Your
worded.
wish always comes true. However, if you roll, if the coin lands tails, your wish will end up greatly. Will end up hurting you more than helping.
There you go.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
Could you work with this?
Yeah.
With a player like Roman?
Yeah. Because he would try to give you like the most contractual, like, I'm gonna take 5 minutes to figure this shit out. But then he rolls the fucking tails, and you just like, okay, Roman, now your head's a sandwich. Stupid shit like that. Because it is basically a spell of like, okay, you get to do whatever you want, but if you fuck up, it's gonna be a big fuck up. Because that's what the wish spell usually is anyway, or at least was.
Your wish will backfire. Your wish will backfire.
Backfire.
And end up hurting you more than helping. Okay. Do we still like this?
Sure, it can stay, and then maybe we'll cut it next time.
The reason why I like it is because it is a monkey paw wish.
Yeah.
And so we have a monkey fish.
Yeah.
So we have a monkey fish wish.
Monkey fish wish. The name is very good. I'm very happy with the name. And it was also the spell is pretty good too. The killing of the monkey fish is a little weird, but I'm okay with it.
Do you like monkey fish paw wish?
Monkey fish paw wish is also alright. I don't know, some of monkey fish wish is also just like monkey fish wish.
Because then we can cut off the monkey fish's paw.
Yeah. Cut off his paw.
If you cut off if you cut off the monkey fish's if you cut off a monkey fish paw and make a wish, it will come true. Flip a coin. Your wish always comes true. However, if it lands tails, your wish will backfire and end up hurting you more than helping. Monkey fish paw wish.
Monkey fish paw wish. It's a very legendary spell. That's a very powerful spell.
Yeah. Well, it's the wish spell.
But also, even if you get heads and your wish comes true, if you don't, you have to be good with your wish. You have to be careful what you say, because it's a fucking wish.
Well, I mean, unless they're really dumb, I think if it lands on a true, you be nice to them. If it lands on a tails, you be nice to them, but secretly you're about to fuck them.
Yeah.
So if they're like, I wish we had a boat, you're like, you have your boat, and they're just all like, it's gonna fucking sink any minute now, and you're just like, maybe. I wish I was invincible. Oh, you're invincible to insults.
Oh. You're ready to be an Instagram model.
But unfortunately, you're not immune to the boulder that's about to crush you.
I wish I was invincible. Yeah, you were invincible. You're not anymore.
The game master should lie.
The game master should lie.
All right. Next, Dead Bones. The next movie for you to draw inspiration from is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Talking out of his butt. He's the dolphin. The dolphin was in kidnapped. There was a ring at the bottom of the thing. Then there's the mean old guy with the smoker voice that's like, you're not allowed to have pets in your apartment. And he also has pets in the apartment. He tricked the guy with the dog with the box that he beats the fuck up out of at the start of the film. There's the lady he wants to have sex with.
Yeah.
And eventually has sex
Should we
with.
put "you can't wish for more wishes" on the card?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think if somebody wants to wish for that, they can. That's a bad one to
it's more likely to fuck you.
Yeah, because you get a tail. Because the thing is, eventually you're gonna get a tails on one of them wishes.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know if that's good. Because even if you landed it, and you're just like, oh, I got unlimited wishes. The next time you fail, the wishes are just gonna be like, you're fucked.
Don't touch the hair.
You got too many wishes.
Look who's her.
He's in that rhino's butt.
That's the second movie.
Like a glove. I mean,
Like a
it's all the
glove.
same.
It's all the same, Rob. You said
What
Ace
about-
Ventura.
What about people's faces as Oh, we got that spell.
You already got that spell.
Damn.
I mean, if we're counting the second one, then he's like the white devil, and he has to get the bat poop. Does the crazy dance. Keeps getting hit by like arrows or some shit.
I mean, you gotta chop off a monkey fish every time too.
There's that scene where he just kind of like makes a noise and the animals just fucking flock to him and just cover him in animals.
I wish I always flip heads. Yeah, but you'd have to flip a coin, and then when you land on heads, the game master will be like, "All right, your character always flips heads when they flip a coin."
Yeah. Congratulations.
You guys don't understand game masters at all. Like,
I wish I was the game master.
See, the thing is, you don't have unlimited wishes. Your character has unlimited wishes. And also, every time they wish, you gotta flip a coin where you critically fail on tails. Tails are still critically fails. So, I mean, wishing for more wishes is just wishing for more dangerous coin flips. Like, if you land your first wish could have already been the thing you needed to finish the campaign.
Yep.
So why wish for unlimited wishes? Because you only need one wish to do everything. Wishing for more wishes, that's dangerous.
That's why you wish for more genies.
You wish for more wishes, and then that second wish backfires, and then he's just like, "Oh, I've seen you've been making wishes before." It's terrible. Because the thing is, game masters get more difficult on you the more powerful you are. If you're a character with unlimited wishes, I got bad news. You're gonna fight some shit that's gonna beat that. That's not a good news. It's too greedy as a player. You got your one wish. Wish for more wishes. I wouldn't do it.
I mean, depends. Like, it's never.
I can't wait till Roman does it. You know he'll do it.
Oh yeah,
and both you and me will slap him down so fast when he gets his first
thing
tail.
He'll say is, "I wish
wishes.
for more wishes."
Yeah, because the first tails on his wishes, it's gonna be like none of the wishes ever happened. He's just be like, "What? You've actually been unconscious this whole time. Roll 4 death rolls as you've been attacked this entire time." What?
What?
They're monkey paw wishes, man.
It says it in the name.
It says your wish will backfire and end up you hurting you more than helping. So the second one monkey paw wish fails, the other monkey paw wishes are gonna fall apart.
It's a house of fucking cards.
You're not wishing for more wishes, you're wishing for more dangerous wishes. That just means you're in danger longer. It's crazy. What you wish for is to be a god.
Yeah.
I wish I was a sun dragon god, level 5.
Or, you know, I wish I had a sandwich.
Yeah.
Something that can't really fuck you one way or the other, you know?
Yeah, because then you get a
Simpsons
sandwich you don't
taught me
like
that.
and you throw it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
You draw this legendary, you're actually just kind of like, "Oh boy, this is gonna cost me my life. I'd better be careful."
Yeah.
That's a greed test legendary, really. Is what that is. It's like, how greedy are you? Because you really should just.
Are you?
You really should just do something that won't get you hurt. I wish I had red pants. Well, I'm sorry, your pants are now blue. No! Curse you, mug! It wasn't even worth cutting off that thing's arm. All right, be inspired by the movie Babe with the pig.
Yep, the babe. He's talking pig. Farmer brings him to the city, I think. There's a spider. The spider's called Charlotte, but it's not Charlotte's Web, I think. Maybe I'm mixing those two up because they both have pigs in them. Wait, is Charlotte the spider or the pig in that movie? Oh God.
Do we have a web spell?
Maybe.
All right. What about a spell called the World Wide Web?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's a web that goes around the world.
No. No, I refuse.
It's a good place to get your information. There's a lot of libraries there.
No.
Sometimes I go to the web to look things up.
No.
Also, a lot of pornography there. That's where you can go. That's what the spiders deal in. Knowledge and lust. That's what
There's a
spiders
bunch of
sell
talking
in spider
animals.
cities.
He's like... There's a line about something,
I need to put this in my lore building. I kind of want the World Wide Web to be some spider place where it's like the non-racist spiders.
Non-racist spiders hanging out.
The non-racist spiders. All they're interested in is exchanging knowledge and spider pornography.
You did good, Pig? That's Babe, right? You did good, Pig?
You did good,
Okay,
Pig.
You did good, Pig. What did the pig do? I forget, Babe. I do not remember that movie. That'll do, Pig. Thank you.
Spiders live
That'll
here
do, Pig.
that exchange
That'll do.
worldly knowledge and spider porn.
That's right. He's a pig that was a sheepdog.
Dude, spiders are really into like smut too.
Yeah.
Like that type
They have
of
8
porn.
eyes. They can look at so many more at the same time.
No, well, they're interested into. Well, what's that? What's the Black Widow spider that like eats the other spider while they're having sex?
That's the Black Widow spider.
Yeah, that's that necro porn they're into.
They're into
They're kinda
necrophilia.
necromancy. Yeah, oh, of course. They're undead. I mean, by default, spiders are into necrophilia because they're ageless spiders.
Gotcha.
Do spiders have penises? Can we Google this?
They lay eggs. They probably do it like fish do it.
Penises? How do spiders mate? How?
I try not to
do
think about
spiders
spiders'
mate?
penises.
Guys, I don't know.
I think
Both
they
the
just
male and
fertilize
female
eggs. I think it's
reproductive
this.
organs are at the rear of the abdomen, but spiders don't mate by copulating these organs. Instead, the male deposits some sperm onto the small
Yeah,
web.
it's like fish.
Okay. I think in URealms spiders, they copulate.
They have penises.
Yeah.
Spider dicks.
Yeah. I
So our spiders have skeletons and dicks.
Look, I've taken dicks away from other creatures. I can put dicks on other creatures. If I remove dicks from kobolds, I should be allowed to put them on spiders. That's the
just
rule.
love that.
It's 1-to-1.
The argument Rob makes in his giant office as God. If I can take dicks from one, I can give them to another. I'm God. I decide who has the penis.
I also think they should have 8.
8 dicks?
They're spiders.
That doesn't mean they need 8 dicks. Does that
They
mean
got
their
8
legs
eyes.
are the dicks? Are
Oh,
their
right.
legs
Okay,
the
you're
dicks?
right. They get 4 dicks because they have 8
4
eyes,
dicks.
2 pairs of eyes, which means
Yeah.
4 dicks.
Yes. Thank
That's
you.
fine.
4 dicks is perfectly acceptable.
Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement. Well, guys, if they're going to have the World Wide Web, the 2 things that are great about the World Wide Web is the transfer of knowledge and pornography. So, obviously, if we're going to parody that in some sense, spiders should be into 2 things, spider lust stuff and the flow of information. Okay? This makes lore sense to me. The thing is, spiders didn't have dicks. And I don't know how you make spider porn without dicks. I mean, it could have been done, but it would have been just a lot of weird, like, jizzing on eggs. You know? I don't... That's not this...
It's not as hot.
Nah. Not the same.
Yeah.
We needed spiders to copulate. In order for them to copulate, they needed dicks.
They need dicks. Does that mean that we also have 4 vaginas on a spider?
No.
1 vagina?
One.
Okay.
No, let's make it awkward. Let's make it 3.
3.
Yeah. They don't line up right either.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're a cruel creature,
The
Rob.
gods really suck, dude. I don't know why.
No wonder the spiders are always so angry and killing
Guys,
everyone.
why are you getting mad at me for this? Okay? Did you know our creator apparently gave ducks corkscrew dicks? You know? Nobody bats an eye at corkscrew dick ducks. Why can't I have 4 dicks in 3 holes? And
That don't line up.
that don't line up.
Just to fuck with the spiders. Oh,
Also, spiders are ageless, so they only mate for pleasure, not for
Yeah.
breeding.
yep. Still like, thanks, Megan.
It's
I'm not trying
it's
any.
a social activity. Megan's not gonna try.
Megan's on strike.
Oh, I need a tissue paper. I'm crying.
Oh,
my
so
goodness.
cruel. so cruel. So cool.
Okay, so what about a legendary spell called Vision from the Web?
Okay.
And you flip a coin, and heads, you get some valuable information.
We already have one that gives you information.
And tails, you get some spider porn.
We already have a spell that gives you information.
I know. I just had to go through with the joke.
Spider porn.
Spider
Spider porn would be super uninteresting because it would take so long for them to get anywhere. It'd be a lot of readjusting. Like, oh, sorry, wait, no, almost. I just gotta just put it here.
What is a spider? Do spiders have legs? What do they call their appendages? Are those legs?
Sure.
So they'd be into legging? Because you got 8 legs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of when you got 8 legs.
Yep.
Do
We
spiders
can't
have
find out
doubles?
uses for all those legs.
I gotta figure everything out, dude. I gotta design these spiders correctly.
I mean, their legs are also hairy, you know.
Let's get a diagram going, guys.
No.
We need to draw how this works.
I really don't want to draw how this works.
Megan, get me my peg toys. The toys for the pegs that children have. For lining them up.
I'm glad you added the rest on to get me to my peg.
Give me my peg. Okay. I think we're done goofing with spider lore that is not going to be used.
Great.
But I'll read this in the future, and I'll
It
find
might
it
give you an
funny
idea.
that I wrote, World Wide Web. The non-racist spiders live here, and they exchange worldly knowledge and spider porn. Spiders have 4 dicks. But only 3.
Vaginas.
I don't even think they're called vaginas.
What are they called? Orifices?
No, they're basically just pleasure holes that all spiders have. Even the ones with 4 dicks, I would imagine.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna have to really think about these spider lore.
Yeah, you have to put a lot of thought into the spider anatomy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some research, and I'll get back to you guys on that lore when it's relevant in the campaign, of course. All right, legendary spells. Chat, a while ago, I asked you to copy and paste them. I hope you still have them copied. Please paste your spells so I can scroll through them real quick and see what will inspire the next thing we're gonna make. A spell that summons a barrel hound, the very powerful adult form of a pot puppy. Summon a legendary companion. There's no such thing as legendary companion. A spell that transforms your target's worst nightmare.
Oh, so like that thing from Harry Potter, the Boggett? Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. That's the next book. Never mind.
An ultimate dispel. Oh, like a temporary
Anti-magic.
no-go, an anti-magic zone.
Anti-magic
What do
zone.
we call anti-magic zone?
No-go zone. Mini no-go. Little no-go.
Maybe we should just call it anti-magic zone.
Could
The
you call
no-go
it
zone
anti-
is the name.
It's true.
No-go is the
Anti-magic
name
zone's-
of a place, guys. You don't want to name a spell and a place the same thing.
Anti-magic zone's probably pretty
Sounds
alright.
like the technical, boring term for the...
Hakuna Harada. I love it. That's how you get past the Disney copyrights.
It means yes.
It means yes. It means worries, no.
It means worries, yes.
Worries, yes.
All right.
Anti-magic's no-go zone. Oh, that's pretty funny. Fuck, anti-magic's actually really funny.
Place your hand on the ground and curse the battlefield, preventing the casting of spells until end of combat. That is 2 lines, but I don't actually know if it needs more than that.
That's strong enough that it does not need 2 lines. More than 2 lines, sorry.
It's
That's
just a simple legendary spell.
Yep. And it's a strong one.
Yeah, but it could. The thing is, in URealms, almost always the party needs to cast spells more than the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just screws you. But I don't want to make an anti-magic zone where like 1 person can cast.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make it only mute enemies, because then it will feel like it's not doing anything. I don't know. Should I call it Greater Anti-Magic Zone and we make a lesser variant of this?
Maybe. Like an anti-magic zone could be a generic spell, sure. Like a little limited zone.
What if it creates an area and it can be moved? Moving an area on the battlefield is difficult.
It's hard.
Yeah. Anything that currently moves difficult terrain is probably going to get changed, because moving terrain is just a pain in the ass. Is there, what is missing from this?
I mean, all it really does is silence people, right?
Let's make it so you get to choose the elements.
Oh, okay. So you can basically like, okay, I'm fighting a bunch of paladins. I'm taking away their light magic and only allowing dark magic. Shit like that. That's actually kind of cool.
Place your hand to the ground and curse the battlefield, preventing the casting of spells of elements you choose. The casting of spells of elements you choose. Does that sound right?
Of elements you choose, yeah.
Okay. That makes it strategic, because then you can do exactly what you said. Just no dark magic, only light magic.
It's like super good against certain fights.
Casting spells of elements of your choice. Yeah,
that makes more
of
sense.
your choice. I think that's why I was reading it back and forth. That makes sense to me. Okay. Soul Weave. Let's do it in the spell. Soul Weave, the target's very soul becomes malleable to you for a short time, allowing you to shape, separate, or even destroy parts or even the soul, causing it to be impossible to replace. Crucible of Wool. Each character shares a sad story. No, this is not a spell. This is an event. It's not a spell if every character is sharing a story. That's not a spell. Alright, I'm gonna cast a spell! Robin! Tell me about when your dad died! It's from my spell! Equinox, a spell that coats the field with blinding light and calms all that are embraced by the light. We have something very similar.
Yeah.
To what was that called? The Embrace Divinity or something?
I think that's a single target.
The no-no spell. All spells cast this round cannot be cancelled or ended. A spell that makes everyone chill out and be nice buds. Oh, Friendship Song.
Friendship Song? Yeah, fuck it. It's a good reference.
Sing a song of friendship that causes
It's a big bard style.
that causes a divine that causes sun dragon god. I need a new sun dragon god that we've never invented.
Sun Dragon God.
He's from a different planet, and he's
Ote. Etho backwards.
Oh my god. If I was better friends with a guy, I'd give it to him. But I don't want to use his username because I don't know him that well. I don't want to use usernames of people I don't know too well.
Yeah, I get you.
Although Ote, wasn't that the name of our axe too? Because it was Etho's axe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do I gotta train him to him a god, guys? I don't know Etho well enough for me to make him a god, guys. He's
Friendship
very
sign.
he's a very private
Sun.
person. I don't think he likes that stuff. So
Sun, dragon, god. Sun, dragon, god. Derek. No, fuck.
we'll not name him.
Sun, dragon, god. Sun, dragon, god. Ukog? It's Goku backwards.
Over the battlefield. I'm just gonna cut the name. I'm just gonna make it generic spirit.
Oh yeah, you could have done Bippin. Bippin.
Bippin the dragon. Oh, dragon spirit Bippin.
Yeah.
Was he a friendly dragon?
I'm a dragon. Robbie's pretty friendly.
No.
No? Does he mean?
No, I don't think I need to create lore on this thing.
You confirm me that Bippin was a mean dragon?
He was kind of mean, wasn't he?
I don't know. I thought he was just stupid.
Sing a song of friendship. Look, guys, I got enough references from using the friendship song.
It's true.
Sing a song of friendship that summons a dragon spirit to fly over the battlefield, removing all aggression and will to fight from all targets.
It's pretty strong.
Should we make something dumb like the game master will make? You must sing a song.
You must sing a song. We used to do that. That used to be what the bard was. In Drunks and Dragons, you actually had to sing to make your shit
The
work.
lyrics of the friendship song are friendship land, friendship land. Let's all go to friendship. This can be on the lore.
Yeah, that can be the lower part.
Yeah, I'll put that on the lore part. Okay, I'll workshop
Solid.
the rest of that one. Next, how many have we done today? Let's see.
Well, we made sure that all the old ones are good, and then however many we made, I think we made at least like 5 or 6, maybe 10.
How many old spells did I have? Like 20 or so? And ideally I'd
Roughly.
like to make 60
Yeah.
at the minimum. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's way more than I thought we did.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay. I think we should call it. I'm kind of tired.
A couple more of these, and we'll have all the legendary spells we'll ever need.
We might do something else next week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably, if you have ideas for legendary spells, go and post them on the forums. Because I'll probably still be looking for ideas in my spare time. I know next week though we might do roleplay spells though.
Yeah. Those are way easier to make.
Which are just small little goofy funny things. Yeah.
Spell a beard and stuff things.
Legendary spells have to have such a power level that you have to go so above and beyond. And there's only so many things you can do, really, before you're just like stretching and you're like, all right, these are all kind of the same thing. Especially when it comes to dealing damage, you know. Only so many ways you can deal damage.
The roleplay can be like, I summon a cheese plate. It's a plate full of cheese. It's my roleplay spell.
All right, Dead Bones, thank you for joining me again. I guess I'm seeing you on Monday next for
Yar.
For Yar.
Yar.
For Yar.
For Yar.
For Sea Thieves Billy. But thanks again. This was fun and very helpful, and we're getting that much closer to season 4 of URealms, everyone.
It's coming up.
Good job, everybody. Thank you, everybody who came out today. Who subbed, donated biddies, and threw out their ideas and names for spells and stuff. That always helps. And yeah, let's go over and see if we can do a little raid on somebody who's still streaming.
Later, peeps.
Bye, Dead Bones.
Peace.
I need more music, man. I cycled through those songs too many times. All right. Who's still up and streaming here on the Saturday nights? Let's go look. Sweet. Bloods, thanks for those bits. Rosalind, Legit Con, Bad Kitty, thanks for the sub, Bad Kitty. Dead Alpico, Nero, Sweaty, Flake Patter, Needle, Greg the Overlord, Stiller, Grizzly. There's too many of you guys. I can't read all these names. Thanks everybody who donated and gave ideas. Oh my god, you guys gave spell ideas in your donation messages? That was smart. Too bad Rob wasn't looking at them. We're gonna go over here and raid Thunderstones. I randomly raided here a few months ago during Pokemon. I see she's playing Dead by Daylight. So now I want to go check her out because I got that itch to play some Dead by Daylight. Probably do some of that next week. Anyway, jump on the raid if you want to say hello. I will probably be back Monday or maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow if Rob gets his work done nice and early. I will stream in the evening. But if not, I will be back Monday for some more of Billy the Pirate. Anyway, that's it for me. You guys have yourself a good night. Have a good weekend here. Jump on the raid if you want to come say hello. And yeah, I'll see you guys Monday for more Billy the Pirate. See you guys. Have a good night.
Danger!